Ladies and gentlemen, a huge welcome to the big show. How are we all doing, guys?
Hello.
What a day. Woo, it's sunny.
What a lovely day out today.
How are we doing, ladies and gents? And we've had a big upgrade in the studio as well.
Yeah, me.
A massive upgrade. Slide on over to your left, Mrs. Airliners Live. She has now got a headset. Watch out. She has got a headset on, so she'll be getting involved as well. And we are all ready to go, ladies and gents. It's going to be a hot one. I don't think you went to your car, did you, Brown Bill?
I'm all good. I'll be fine.
He says.
When I went to Gibraltar, I don't think I put any sun cream on.
Okay.
So, and I was fine. So, hopefully this heat won't sizzle me to death, but I mean, it already kind of is, but...
Yeah, it's really hot.
Look, if you need to go and get your sun cream, let me know and we will go and grab it for you.
Yeah, and get me a pint as well while you're there.
Will do.
Right, no, it's all right. I'll be fine for now.
Okay, ladies and gents, how are we all doing? Loads of people in the chat already. We've got Kelvin Jones in just saying a big, massive hello to everybody. There he is. Hello, Kelvin. Nice to see you in the chat.
Morning.
Ladies and gents, it's going to be a fantastic show today. We've got loads going on, and as always, we've got the Middle East 3 arriving, which includes, ladies and gentlemen, the A380 is now back at Manchester Airport, guys, which is a absolutely fantastic addition to the show and to Manchester Aviation in general.
Yeah.
It's it's really, really good to see them back. So we're excited.
We're seeing its long-awaited return on Wednesday. We did a little live stream in the Runway. Visitor Park was booming on that day as well, considering it was a Wednesday as well.
Yeah.
I think it's probably the last week until all the kids go back as well. So it was one last little hurrah for those families who wanted to come down. But, of course, still open on weekends and fantastic weather. Loads of aviation as well. Sundays and Saturdays are usually fantastic days to get down to Manchester. Usually very busy. Lots of movements. Obviously 380, Middle East 3. And just before we went live, actually, we saw a service I've not seen yet, which was Manchester to Abu Dhabi with Etihad, but in the morning departing. I've not seen that since probably before 2020. So
yeah.
And there's news that Qatar are looking to bring their pre-pandemic services level of services back from November as well. So lots of 777s and A350s there as well. So it's all looking very, very good and positive. The weather is lovely today as well.
Where's your TAS hat?
Listen, I spent about half an hour this morning looking for that. I have no idea. I had it. When was it? When we were chatting with Noel, I think, wasn't it on?
Okay, yeah.
And I must have put it somewhere. And like, it's probably fallen behind some furniture somewhere. And
that is unacceptable.
I know, and I really regret it.
What are you saying? That's exactly what happens with all of your stuff.
Listen, Mrs. Airliners Live, we didn't give you a microphone so you can start telling me off on stream. I've got the power here. I can mute you very quickly.
I can unmute.
There's probably a sofa somewhere in my house with a load of random stuff behind it, and I'll be like, oh, there's that as well. And it's always the way.
You know, as I've got older and I've started to enjoy this a little bit, you know when you was a kid, right, and you used to see your dad doing the washing, and he'd get like his jeans out, get his trousers out, put his hand in the pocket, pull a fiver out, or a tenner, or a couple. You think, how do you lose that much money? Like when you're a kid, you just think it's the fiver's everything. Now, when you go in your pockets and you find, it's like the best feeling in the world when you find a fiver or a tenner.
Someone gave me some advice, which was, if you've got like a suit you only have for funerals, put like 20 quid in there. And then, like, hope you forget about it, because next time you have a funeral and it's all doom and gloom, you'll find 20 quid in your pocket. At least there's some, respite there.
Your relative's dead, but you got 20 quid. So it's all good.
That's where 20 quid went.
20 quid.
No, me though, I'd remember it sharply and be like, oh, come
on. Can't wait to get that 20 quid out of that pocket. Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the usual Airliners Live shenanigans going on. Padstone Maid, great to see you, saying, looks sunny in your area. Down in Cornwall, we've got fog. Yeah, it is. It's. I didn't put shorts on today either. It's a lot sunnier than I expected.
You've been on a quest for shorts.
I went into the TAS shop and asked them if they had shorts. Unfortunately, they did not. So the Aviation Society, please add shorts to your shop so that if I have a clothing disaster, I've got all the options available to me. But here we go. Big shout out to Paul Henry saying, good morning. Hope you're all well. Looking forward to your live stream. Thank you, Paul.
Big TAS logo right across the bottom.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'll represent. And a big shout out to the Aviation Society as well, ladies and gents. Head over to their Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Manchester TAS. Go and give that a massive follow, please. Give it a big thumbs up, a big like from us. Let's try and increase their likes if we can, guys. Mods, if we can share their Facebook link in the chat as well throughout today's stream. Let's try and get some likes on that page from us, ladies and gents. Some really good content as well, guys, coming through there. It's really good. They show a lot of older images as well from the airport, which is great to see. So things that you would not have seen if you're sort of a fairly recent spotter like us. So some really interesting information, along with obviously all the daily updates and stuff with the stuff that's going on around the airport, the movements, what runway they're on, what times things are coming in and out, everything like that. There's loads going on, so plenty to see over on the Facebook page. Mods, if we can share the Facebook page, please, rather than their website. So it's facebook.com/Manchester TAS will be the link to share today if possible. Apparently we've got a Logan on final as well, so we will clip over to that while we're having a bit of a discussion, guys.
Will P in the chat as well. Good to meet you the other day, Will. Repping all the Airliners Live merch at the RVP correctly.
Legend. I'm really sad I didn't get to meet Will P.
I know, I didn't expect it, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm wounded. Will P, I'm disappointed. Why didn't you come down on a Sunday, Will P?
Get yourself down on a Sunday when Martin's actually here.
I've got a creaky chair.
Have you got a creaky chair?
Yeah.
Okay, we need to be careful.
And Loopy said it's the wrong time of year for the shorts.
Definitely not.
To be sold. Always winds me up about that with clothes shops like big high street ones, because they always pull all the summer stuff towards the end of summer.
Yeah, well, it's still hot.
Yeah. You're they're trying to find sunglasses or shorts or a t-shirt, and there's just jumpers and also like beanies and all sorts that you just don't want.
And here's our first live aircraft information coming to you from planefinder.net, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic integration. If you would like to see what's coming and going at Manchester Airport, head over to planefinder.net for all of the information, guys, and a big shout out to them for providing live information into the stream. Courtesy of our in-house developer, Zach. A big shout out to you, mate. Hope you're doing well.
Legend. Looks like we have something else on final as well.
Let's have a look. What have we got coming in? We have a Ryanair inbound from... let's have a look.
Somewhere in Europe.
I want to say Gothenburg.
So to change the focus on this.
It is. Inbound from Sweden, ladies and gents. It's the next aircraft in. Boeing 737-800.
He will not return directly to Aberdeen. He's going to go out to Newquay. Down to Newquay in Cornwall. He'll then fly back from Newquay and then depart to Aberdeen later this afternoon. And just over the top of the ATR, you'll see our next arrival, which is Ryanair's flight.
That will be your end, Vintage Radio. If you click on the video and then click the three dots in the top right and make sure you set it to HD. If you click advanced and then you have to choose 1080p, I think is the way to do it.
Yeah, I don't like how they've added that extra.
I don't like the extra step. I think it's daft.
It's random, because when you pick high quality, it never selects the highest quality. So
it doesn't. No,
what's
it's
the point
terrible.
of that?
And ladies and gentlemen, to kick the support train off with a bang, we've got Mr. Will P with the £10 super chat.
Legend.
Thank you, Will. Appreciate it, mate.
Wow.
Starting off nice and early there he is with his £10 super chat. Thank you, Will. Appreciate that.
Mega.
It left Prague first time at 1 minute past 6 this morning. Which would be a minute past 5 UK time.
Lovely breeze up here right now.
Yeah, we're getting it in here. It's really nice.
More of that, please. Oh, you're not gonna come off the runway, are you?
You think you are 777?
Getting the money's worth.
What's everyone up to today then, ladies and gents? Obviously watching the Airliners Live Big Show. But if you've got anything planned for the afternoon, let us know in the chat.
If it's your birthday, just to give you a call out, just pop along to the commentary box and we'll take some details off you. We usually have somebody with a birthday.
It's my birthday.
It is. Mrs. Airliners Live's birthday at the end of September.
Oh yeah.
Everybody remember.
We're doing a big show for that.
Any adults have a birthday then?
Going on holiday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're going away for a couple of days after the charity stream, of course, ladies and gents, which is on the 26th of September.
Yes.
So make sure you put that in your diaries, please.
Had a fantastic chat with Sarah, wasn't it, from
yes,
Thames Hospice, which is one of the chosen charities for this year. Awesome little chat with her.
Yeah, it was great. We actually filmed an interview with Sarah last night, which will be broadcast on the charity stream, so it's great to talk to her.
Yeah, very enthusiastic and very, very happy that we've chosen Thames Hospice as one of our charities, and it's great to see such a good level of enthusiasm from them. And she was happy to help in any way possible, but I mean, the interview she gave was fantastic and gave us all the info we needed on how the charity works and where the money's going to go, and how grateful they are for the fundraising we're doing. So that's the main thing.
I give a massive shout out to the guys upstairs as well from the Aviation Society providing the commentary today at the park. We have Steve Edwards and Mike Mastermind Davies upstairs.
Oh yeah.
And they're providing all of the information that no doubt we'll tap into today at some point. We do have more plans, as always, to improve the stream, ladies and gentlemen, with a new piece of audio equipment that we're looking at, which will allow us to pull in audio from all different aspects of the park, including a really nice clean feed of the commentary as well, so we can always tap into that when we need to. So always improving here on Airliners Live. We never stand still.
Is the 380 due in today?
Yes,
it is indeed. Of course. It's back on a daily service now, which has not been seen since March last year.
Yeah, fantastic news.
They had the A380 running, I think it was in December for a short while, and as well as in May, just gone. And they were only about 2 or 3 times, maybe 4 times weekly. Mostly running the 777 on other days.
What time does the viewing park close today? I think it's 7 o'clock.
I believe so, yeah. Double check that on their Facebook page, but I think it is 7.
Liz saying it did say cloud today. Yeah, I mean, I was going to put shorts on today and I didn't, and I'm regretting it now. It's.
I mean, they weren't lying. Look at this.
Glorious sunshine.
When I looked, it said cloud till about 12 or 1.
Yeah.
Sorry, sun until 12 or 1, and then cloud and a bit dull. But
yeah, because we looked yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah.
This reminds me of when you go abroad somewhere really like hot and exotic, and they say it's going to be a cloudy day on the weather, and it's like this.
Crazy, isn't it?
Very different in Manchester usually.
Looks like the Ryanair pilot has calculated that he doesn't need.
Siddharth, first and final warning, sunshine. We'll have none of that in the chat, please. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt once. Any more of that, and you'll be gone, son.
And even that small manoeuvre just coming on at taxiway where he's entered the runway. We'll save a little bit on flight time and more importantly on fuel burn.
I believe the closing time is actually 6 today. Okay, thank you, Matt.
Yeah.
I'll probably start getting earlier towards winter, won't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they don't do like shops on a Sunday with like a 4 o'clock closing or something.
Yeah. Here we go. Ryanair's on the roll. No worries, Wheezy. That's done for you, mate. Off she goes. Master gain is up slightly. There you go. I'll turn our headphones down slightly to compensate as well. There we go. And ladies and gents, give a massive welcome to Terry Campbell, who's tuning in all the way from Melbourne, Australia.
Nice.
Good day to you, Terry. Thank you for tuning in.
I think our time zone works well for those over in Australia because it's quite late in the evening, so it's quite a nice like evening entertainment to watch.
Yeah.
From Gothenburg is a Gothenburg-based aircraft. Ryanair have around 80 bases throughout Europe where they station aircraft. So that particular aircraft that's arrived from Gothenburg will go back to Gothenburg.
Zekoslav saying hello from Croatia.
Hey, welcome to you. Thank you for tuning in.
Really like Croatia.
What have we got here? Is it Jet 2738, is it?
I think so, yeah. I think you're right there. Probably another long rotation here as well, with it being Jet 2.
We have got 2 on the ground at the moment. 1 to Corfu, and
if you look up high to our left, you can see look
I'm not sure on the other one.
Rolling now.
To refresh.
Just flying over on its way from Munich to Dublin.
We'll try and catch some overheads today as well, I think.
Yeah, I think so. That'd be great.
While the sky is clear and we've got the super zoom out as well.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to bring you any information on those through Plane Finder, guys, just because of the way our system's set up. But we will try and keep an eye on what's going on and let you know when we can.
So, Martin, Padstow
Yeah.
wants to be persuaded on why you should buy the A350 t-shirt.
Listen, Padstow, if you need persuading, mate, does the fact that me and Brown Bill have got them on not... Look at that. That's a 10 out of 10 t-shirt. Look at this. Brand new, ladies and gentlemen. A350 design. Merchandise. Let Brown Bill have a look. This is what it looks like if you're a cameraman.
You can still see it.
Look at that. Looks fresh.
I love this design. I think it's really good. It's come out so well.
Looks really good.
I want to buy it because it's awesome and it looks like a Cadbury wrapper.
Who said that? Who said that?
Me!
You. Right, you're
You're
banned
looking for
then.
Looking for a comment. No, it's me. I think it looks well cool.
Get that video paused, please. Rinsing all our data.
I'm trying to see what's going on.
You can see what's going on. We're here, we're doing it.
You have to look to your left.
Just look and you can see us.
Can't see all your million screens.
Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah, it's a great shirt. It looks really smart and it looks amazing on the shirt. And it comes in a couple of different colours as well. So if you go on over to airlinerslive.com/shop, you can see all the information about them.
Yes.
Brand new merch and now shipping as well. So if you get your order in now, should be with you soon.
Are there going to be any A380s? Yes, there will be one about 12 o'clock today.
Does it mean a plane or a t-shirt?
I assume he means a plane. Icelandair Max just passing over you in Mossley. That's not to us though, is it?
Might be going to us.
Is it?
Maybe. And they do fly here now.
I know they do, but I didn't know what days they do.
A massive investment. Some rather nice new aircraft on the way.
A380 due at about 12:01, St. Paul. Cheers, Paul.
Thank you very much, Dolly. Appreciate your kind comments in the chat. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying the streams.
Thank you, Dolly.
And there's Matt Smith with a link to the merchandise. What's the blue tail sticking out from behind the EasyJet? Says Stephen in the chat.
Looks like a TUI colour, doesn't it? That. Yeah, looks like a TUI.
Yeah.
Don't know what it is though.
Could be the 7.6.
Maybe. They did have a lot of TUIs parked up at Terminal 2 for a while, but now that Terminal 2 is open again, I don't think they're using it as much.
Will P saying I'm off next Sunday, so I may pop. Next Sunday is not a good day, Will. I'm afraid I can't really go into too much detail. We will be here, but we won't be live. I'm afraid there's something going on next Sunday.
Yeah, send the page a message though, and we'll let you know.
Yeah, let us know. We don't mind sending you through the page, but yeah, I'm not going to announce it on stream.
Ryanair taxiing out, and was it a Jet 2? It looked like a red tail. It looked like.
Okay.
I didn't quite see what it was.
So we've got a Iberia A320 to Madrid and Turkish to Istanbul already showing up on the departures list. That's a quick turnaround, isn't it?
Don't mess around, do they? I think they don't have any passengers on board when they fly in, so it's probably just a little bit quicker to get it sorted. Yeah, it's either a 7.8 or a 7.6. Yeah, it looked a bit bigger than a 7.3, so.
Quite a bit ahead of schedule, the sector. Its actual scheduled arrival time is 11:50.
PTSF Plane Viewer, welcome to you. Thank you very much for tuning in. And Lee, good morning to you as well. Farang, great to see you in the chat. Loads of people tuning in at the moment. 901 viewers over on YouTube at the moment. Fantastic.
Yeah.
You're tuning into Airliners Live, ladies and gentlemen. We are live from the Runway Visitors Park at Manchester Airport.
And if you're watching on Facebook, get tuned in over on YouTube. That's where the chat is. That's where the gang is. And the best quality as well. So if you're on Facebook, head on over to YouTube and search Airliners Live, and you'll find us one of the first videos that pop up. Yeah,
come and get involved, guys. And if you do want to come down, it's a fantastic day today. Sun's out, loads of aircraft moving on the ground and on the way to us. Head down to the Runway Visitor Park, type it into Google.
And the cars.
Come and get down. And yes, Mrs. Airliners Live reminded me that we do have a Morris Minor event today, and they're just starting to arrive now. We've got a few in already. We can see a little gang of them just behind us here at the commentary tower.
I think this is an Icelandair. Look, it's got can't tell the difference, but I can see the scimitar winglets, I think.
Next to arrive is correct, the Icelandair. So I'm going to BRB, guys. I need a picture of this, so BRB.
Run.
Let's get a video as well, shall we? A little video clip of this.
Oh my God.
See there, a Jet 2 Boeing 757 being towed. If you look to your left, you can see a green wall. That's the engine test bay. And that Jet 2 aircraft is going to get pushed back into that test bay, and they will test the engines. The green wall is to deflect the sort of the jet wash and to protect like the local flora and fauna, because once they're in there, they do sort of sometimes really kick the power up on the engine. So as that gets pushed back, in a few minutes.
Are we going to get a head on here? It looks like we are.
Sort of build up as we test them. There it goes, being pushed back.
Oh, 7.5's getting put in the engine run-up bay next to us. Make a delightful noise, that.
The Icelandair MAX jet and companies, Icelandair bought a specific aircraft to operate transatlantic destinations from their hub over in Keflavik, mainly to replace the Boeing 757, which they have a huge fleet of. This aircraft in front of us actually arrived in Keflavik at 6:15 this morning from New York. Spent an hour and 3/4 on the ground.
That's excellent. I'm really happy with that today.
Yeah.
Not the best for pictures, I'm afraid, with the full sunshine, but as he said upstairs, a bad picture is better than no picture.
Can I ask a question? What's so special about that one when it looks pretty much just like a
Because
Ryanair.
it's a Max, so you
It's like a Ryanair. I mean, to be fair,
It's like literally the
it's a
same.
similar livery, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a Max aircraft. It's Icelandair. So the Max is the new variant of the 7.3. So you can tell by the choppy chevrons on the back of the engine, similar to the Dreamliner.
So is it the Ryanair plane that everyone hates, or is it the livery? Because
Neither.
Right. Okay.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Ryanair does have a bit of a bad stigma, like.
Well, yeah,
It has a
everyone
bad
says how-
stigma, but
yeah,
not
how
on this
boring.
channel.
I don't think
okay.
Ryanair is bad at all. It is what it is, isn't it? It's like
okay.
cheap low coster.
And you fly them all the time, don't you?
I really do, don't I? Always end up on Ryanair. I mean, they are what they are. They're very rarely. Like, I don't think we've ever had a Ryanair show up late or depart late. I've never been unhappy with the price.
I think it is what it is with Ryanair. Like you pay a cheap price and you get.
I don't mean hating the airline. I just mean hating like delivery.
No, I think I really like delivery.
Yeah, I think the delivery's all right.
Oh,
I think people just associate delivery with the airline. I think that's the problem.
I've never had, well, I've never been on a Ryanair, but
Have you
don't have
not?
any issues with it. No.
What?
I used to fly B every weekend
Wow, I didn't know that.
before we lost Flybe.
Flybe were great.
So what we got coming in next? It looks like the shuttle from Heathrow is next to arrive.
Yeah, I think the Ryanair livery is pretty smart.
It looks very classic, doesn't it?
Yeah, the text on the side maybe could be better. I think it's just a bit like basic.
British Airways shuttle flight 1386 from London Heathrow. As you drove into the Runway Visitors Park this morning, you will have come in on Louis Palan Way, and Louis Palan has a connection with this particular sort of shuttle flight. Is that Louis Palan back in 1910, or the 27th of April, won the London to Manchester Air Race and was the first person to fly between those two cities. He won the prize that had been offered by Lord Northcliffe, who was the proprietor of the Daily Mail at the time, and he won £10,000, which in today's money is equivalent of about $750,000. So Louis Palan Way, the first person to fly from sort of London to Manchester. He landed near Burnage Railway Station in Fog Lane Park.
George, tuning in from Sydney, Australia. Welcome to you.
Just off Parswood Road, Palan Road. Again,
Welcome. A very good evening to you.
To attend the opening of the then new terminal, which was Terminal 1. And he flew in.
Got a lot of Australians watching, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
We don't usually get anyone from the US at this time. Maybe there's someone in the chat. If you are from the US, let us know, because it's probably quite early in the morning over there. Find out Australians watching in a comfortable evening time.
Yeah.
The shuttle flight this morning has taken 32 minutes.
There was a comment in the chat, and I've just lost it, but about a new Ryanair livery, a Polish one, a Buzz.
No, I've not seen that.
Oh,
actually.
yeah. I think that's just a subsidiary of Ryanair, isn't it? Like, similar to...
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember.
Lauda or...
Yeah.
What's the other one? There's another one, isn't there? Yeah, I'm not sure about the business side of things with that, how that works. But yeah, I did see that. Landing, I'm going to say Dublin.
Yeah, that's the one with the B livery on it, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't really know enough about it, though, I'm afraid.
Paul Martin saying USA here.
There you go.
Peter Jansen tuning in from Hobart, Australia.
Nice. Don't even know where that is.
Delaware East Coast, says Tim.
East Coast. Nice.
Would it be cool to have like a little map on screen with dots on that shows all our viewers and where they are?
That'd be cool.
Oh no.
Paul Waddington saying, can you give a shout out to my colleague doing their blue light driving courses in and around Manchester and Cumbria. Big well done to you guys. Good luck. Lufthansa CRJ short final.
That was it, yeah. There was a bit of controversy saying it sounded a bit like Whiz. Buzz.
Two Lufthansa aircraft this morning. You were with us about 25 minutes or so ago.
Tuning in from California? No way.
The Frankfurt flight. with their Airbus 320. Just landed in front of you now is the Munich service on one of their Canadair regional jets, Series 900. And if you were here when the other aircraft...
David saying here in the Blue Mountains, it's 8:22 p.m.
Nice.
Big welcome to you.
Blue Mountains,
Yeah,
where's
the
that?
Blue Mountains? Sounds cool.
New Zealand, maybe?
They introduced this library back end of 2019.
Never heard of the Blue Mountains before.
Australia.
Yeah, in Australia.
Australia, nice.
Of west of Sydney in New South Wales. Known for its dramatic scenery, steep cliffs,
Did you just Google
eucalyptus forests, waterfalls.
No, he just
and
knows this.
Villages.
He just
There you
knows
go.
this.
Just behind the commentary box.
Did I just Google it? Of course, I just Googled it. I said a second ago, I didn't know where it was.
And then you remembered, right?
And then I remembered, and I had all the meta unlocked in one go.
Pick up a few bargains. I'm sure they would be open to a bit of a barter. So if you fancy a barter, go and have a word with the...
Someone just said no, it's Australia.
Yeah, it
South
is.
Wales.
That's what we just said.
I know. Well,
Pictures, photographs, magazines, books.
or is he?
You got to remember the
Talking to
chat's
someone
going to be
else.
behind us, Jen.
Yeah.
It's not going to be in time.
Tuning in from South Wales, nice.
I'll give you a little bit more information on the aircraft in front of us, just when it's passed. So
Do love Wales.
the noise.
I do like the CRJs.
Yeah, nice.
This Lufthansa aircraft is 12 years old.
Ice cream's coming.
Great sound as well.
What, the ice cream truck?
No, the CRJs it taxis past.
Yeah, I think it's a great sound. I've never flown on a CRJ before.
The very first one was in 2001.
We hope you're enjoying the show, guys. We're live from Manchester Airport every weekend at this sort of time, usually Sundays about 10 a.m. Between 10 and 11 usually we aim to go live. So if you do enjoy your regular live aviation, then tune into Airliners Live. We've spent a lot of money and time trying to make the pictures the best quality that they possibly can be, and I hope you're noticing that your end. Same with audio as well. We've done a lot of work on the audio to make sure everything's nice and clear. We do have boundary microphones here which are picking up the aircraft noise for you as well, which is completely independent from the microphones me and Andy use.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've worked really hard to make the show the best that it possibly can be, guys. So sit back and relax and enjoy it. We're going to be live till probably 2 o'clock today, guys.
Yeah.
So plenty of aviation action to come.
So we're going to catch the departure of the A380, but obviously, of course, the arrival as well. In the next half an hour or so. King
And
of
you
the
were here,
skies.
weren't you, for the A380 on its first arrival back?
Certainly was. It was awesome, an awesome sight. Great feeling, honestly. Like times like that, when you're operating the camera, you're looking at the screen and you have to take a moment to kind of look at it with your eyes. You know, you have to like keep looking at it and you're like, damn, I'm so glad that's back. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
It was such a good moment. I wanted to go and have a drink to celebrate or something. You know, it was a great occasion to see the 380 back in Manchester. It's been it's only been a couple of months. I think it was May that they stopped flying it here, and it just feels like a lifetime ago.
It is great to have them back 100%. I think today's 380 is going to be the Orange Expo livery.
Oh yeah.
Which was the same livery actually that we saw coming on the first return flight. So we're going to be seeing that again today, guys. So stick around for that. That's due in about 12 o'clock, I believe, today. So not long to wait to see that. And of course, we will see it depart as well on today's stream. So stick around for that one too.
Yes.
But as we touched on earlier, ladies and gents, 26th of September, we do have our yearly annual charity live stream. We do it once a year. We go live here from the Aviation Commentary Tower, from the Aviation Society, and we'll be bringing you a full day of live aviation, raising money for charity, guys. We've done it for the last 4 years on the trot. It's 3 or 4 years. I asked you this yesterday, didn't I?
This is the 4th.
This is the 4th, yeah. So we've done 3. This is the 4th.
Yeah.
Last year we raised £5,500 for charity, guys, and we hope that we'll be able to beat that, if not match that, this year.
Yeah.
We're raising money for Thames Hospice, ladies and gentlemen, this year, which was given by Julie's family. Unfortunately, we lost a good friend and moderator, Julie Mason, a couple of months ago, and she received some fantastic care from Thames Hospice, so we're going to be supporting them this year. And also Cancer Research UK is our next charity, guys. So 2 really good charities, and we will be announcing the charity page in a couple of weeks' time where you can start placing your donations, and the actual show is going to be on the 26th of September, so please put that date in your calendars. Make sure you tune in for that, guys. It's really important. We do it once a year, and it's something as a channel that we're really proud of, and we just want to raise as much money as we can for charity. As I've said before, please do not donate for the charity through YouTube Super Chats. We will be switching them off during the charity event to make sure that doesn't happen. And we will be giving you a Virgin Money giving link 2 weeks before the show once the page is live, ladies and gents.
Yes, want to try and hit that goal from last year, and maybe even further as well. Would be awesome. Of £5,500 raised by our community. So fantastic job by them last year. Maybe might do more this year. We will see.
And Josh and B, thank you very much for the €5 super chat. Glad you're enjoying the show.
Thank you.
And also a £2 super chat coming in from Mr. Aviation. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate the super chats there.
And it was good to see so many new members in the VIP lounge this last week.
Certainly was.
For those who don't know, here on Airliners Live, we bring all our shows for free, and they're all supported and funded by our fantastic members of the channel. They're the VIPs. If you want to become a member, you get loads of fantastic benefits of doing so, such as discounts on merch, access to the VIP lounge, behind the scenes bits and bobs, tower badge next to your name in the chat, loads of emotes as well, loads of benefits, loads of ways that we give back to you guys for supporting us. You can do so by hitting the dollar symbol and then pressing join to become a member. You get a huge shout out on the stream when you do so as well. A big thank you to you guys for supporting Airliners Live and keeping us going. And as you can see here on Airliners Live, we like to spend our money. We like to spend our money on the channel.
We certainly do. We're always improving, and it is the VIPs, ladies and gents, that will allow us to go part-time. We are aiming to do so, as we've said, by the end of the year. So if you can afford to become a VIP and support the channel, that is the most reliable way of us judging when is the right time to go part-time. So if you do watch us regularly, you do enjoy it, click the dollar symbol as you can see on screen, then press join, sign up to be a member, guys, and obviously if we go part-time we can do more shows, we can do them more regularly, and we can bring you much more content, guys. So it really does help us out. If you're not a VIP of the channel, you've been watching for a long time, consider signing up if you can afford to do so, ladies and gents.
Morning, Fiona.
Just as we have Jake Walsh, a huge, massive welcome to Premium Economy to you. Woo! Can we get some massive bing bongs in the chat for Jake Walsh, ladies and gents, the first VIP sign up of today.
Thank you, Jake.
Thank you, Jake. Huge welcome to VIP to you.
Get yourself in the VIP lounge as well over on Facebook.
And also, sorry to interrupt you, Brown Bill. We've had a $10 super chat coming in from Laurie M. Says, thanks for the consistently awesome shows. Oh. Lots of love from Dallas. Hey, Laurie, thank you very much for the $10 super chat. Thank you. Let's get some bing bongs in the chat there for Laurie and Jake, guys, supporting the channel today.
Legends.
Nice to see you, Owen. Hope you're well, mate. Here we go. The Iberia on the roll. You'll have to forgive me. I've got a lot of glare on my screen.
I can imagine.
In fact, ship is an area where wood could be extracted from a boggy peat, and hull indicates an area of low-lying wetland. Put the two words together and you get ship hull.
Yes, Mark Green, I will get that fixed. I'm sorry, it slipped my mind. I will get that fixed today.
Yeah, we can 100% sort something out on that front.
And just to be clear, Mark, and anyone else who may be looking for bigger size t-shirts on the channel, I will add them to the channel for you. But just because, I just want to be clear here, because we're going to have to use a different brand of t-shirt, just please be aware that the colour may be ever so slightly different that you see on the website to what you actually receive. Obviously, we'll pick the closest colour that we can, but it may not be the exact same colour, guys, so just be aware of that.
So if you had them like side by side, you'd notice, but obviously it'll still be like purple or black or whatever colour you're asking for.
Paul Henry, if you just click the link that Stream Elements has just posted in the chat for you, you can sign up using that link, or you can click the dollar symbol in the bottom right and then click join. But Stream Elements has just posted the link in the chat for you to click there, mate.
There are actually airports that are lower, but as an international...
I had an idea the other day as well. I think I put it in a mod chat, and I'll say it when this is departed. Regarding VIPs.
In Holland, although slightly lower than Amsterdam.
Off she goes, KLM.
The best news of the day, the ice cream cabin is now open.
Oh!
Cheshire Farm Real Dairy Ice Cream.
£2 super chat coming in from Jake Walsh saying great shows, guys, keep it up. Thank you, Jake.
Thank you, Jake.
And thank you for signing up for VIP as well. Appreciate you. There we go. Ice cream van is open, guys. Very excited for that.
Big news, eh?
Laurie M, need shirts for us thick girls, yo. Love it.
Nice.
Yes, we do.
Stephen, thank you very much for the £10 super chat. Guys, tons of support flying in today. Thank you, guys.
Just as we got a very special departure coming up.
Come up and give us your name, and we'll give you a shout out.
Andy, just maybe tie that blue rope off if you can.
Yeah. So the idea I had, right, we obviously have an Airliners Live Discord, which I know we've tried to get it working many times. You know, in terms
I
of
could put a lot more effort into it.
Yeah, but it's just time, isn't it? Trying to get everything. So my idea was to have, I don't know what platform I'd use for this yet. Discord would be the one that makes the most sense, but hear me out. I want to have, because Facebook basically added the other week and then removed it immediately, a group chat option for like private groups, like VIP Lounge, for example, where you could just chat about general things. And you can have different chats for different discussions. I want to create a group chat for the VIPs, so it's like all Airliners Live talk, aviation talk, news, but I don't know what platform to do it on. Obviously Discord would be the obvious one, but not many people have Discord. I've noticed it's quite hard to get people to go over there and learn Discord and set everything up, and it's just a lot of faff for people. So I'm tempted to make it on something like WhatsApp or Facebook, just a group chat for the VIPs.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We might experiment with it with a couple of members of the OGs.
We'll see how it works.
And then expand on it. And then if it works, fine. Because it could be great. You know, we could jump into it every now and then and chat with the people, you know, the members, and post some live updates in there as well.
I think Facebook's like the obvious user-friendly option, isn't it?
It would, yeah. And we could moderate it because you can have like admins in there as well, so we can just give that to all the mods. I wouldn't be too worried about people taking the mic anyway, but it's still worth doing anyway. And yeah, that could be a good idea. I don't know about you VIPs in the chat if you think that's a good idea or a bad idea. A yay or nay on that one.
Terry Campbell, thank you very much for the $25 saying thanks guys for keeping us Aussies sane during our lockdowns. Much appreciated. Thank you, Terry. Yeah, I know you guys have been having it pretty tough recently, so yeah, hope you guys are doing all right over there, and we're glad we can keep you entertained as well. Thank you. And just as we have another £2 super chat coming in from RLCJ saying you guys are brilliant. Thank you very much, mate, for the £2 super chat.
So we have a Turkish 330 on the taxi out. Fantastic sound from the 330s. So we're quite lucky to see this going out today.
Yeah, I like cheesecake as well. If you offer to share.
Turkey is a country that is still on the UK's travel red list, which means you can't actually get a flight from Turkey to Manchester, for example, because there's no quarantine hotel set up here in Manchester. So there's no way to do that.
And I think Jen's just pointed out I may have missed a second £10 donation from Steve Luscombe saying I'm not sure if it's a duplicate that's come through or whether you did actually donate twice, but thank you very much, Steve. I do appreciate it. And we also have a $9.99 super chat from Paul Martin. Thank you very much, Paul. No message, but a $9.99 super chat. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it.
Thank you, everyone. Appreciate that.
Huge support train on the roll today, guys. When we talk about the support train, what we mean is all of the little circular announcements just underneath the video which show the donations that have come through. We always try and keep that a few carriages long if possible. But we've got another one. We've got quite a big train going on at the moment, guys. We're going to need quite a big station for that one.
Steve Lois, thank you for the £5. Love these streams, thanks guys, and we have some sun finally. Yeah, we do.
Woo! We do. Hey.
Probably short-lived, but
no, it'll be here till Friday apparently. Mum said it's going to be sunny till Friday.
I know.
What can we hear in the engine run-up bay is the 757 from Jet 2 that we saw getting pulled into there earlier on.
Yeah, I can hear RB211 screaming to the left of us.
Let's have a listen to our boundary mic, just see if we can pick that up, guys. Listen to this.
There we go, just spooling down now.
That's what you want. I'd be the engine pusher on one of those.
That'd be great.
Etihad 15 minutes out. Thank you, Jake.
Nice one.
Back to the Austrian Airways. It's a Brazilian built.
Just as we have a $25 super chat coming in from the regular Mr. E. Peterson.
Thank you.
Saying a special good morning to you and all of my other friends. Thank you, E. Peterson. Appreciate it.
Legend.
Thank you for the huge donation. Thank you for the support.
Should be 28 degrees on Friday. Oh.
Here?
I don't know.
We're going to have a hot week, are we?
Oof.
I can't wait. It's a jet2.com livery, I think, Owen.
Yeah, .com 75.
Mr. Bing Bong Paul Davis is in the chat as well. Welcome, dude.
Another great sound on the way, the A330.
Screamer. Here we go, guys.
Noises everywhere right now. The Austrian Embraer's taxiing past as well.
Sweno 43 exactly, mate. Welcome to the stream, dude.
From the airline, we have the Turkish departing to Istanbul.
Woo! Oh, I can feel that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
My chair's rumbling.
That's what you want, isn't it?
That was loud. That was great.
Yeah. I did just see a sparkle in the sky. There it is there.
What a nice sound that was. You hear it? Like, the A330s have just got this really nice sort of, I know it wouldn't be good mechanically, but it's kind of like a grindy sound to the engines. They just sound
real nasty.
Really naughty, don't they? Mega. Love that.
Pegasus flight to the second airport in Istanbul. There's two airports there, to Sabah Gökçen.
There's two airports in Istanbul. Well, I think I found that out the hard way when I was doing that guess the airport game. Don't even remember that one. That's a throwback. GeoGuessr Airport edition, where it puts you inside an airport. You have to work out which one you're in.
Yeah.
Generally quite easy because it just says usually like the airport somewhere, but some of the ones are quite tricky. Especially when you like go to the wrong airport and you're looking for references.
A380, 18 minutes out. Sharon Holden in the chat. Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon.
Kevin saying good morning. Good morning to you, Kevin. Hope you're doing well, sunshine.
Which is down. If you look at the engine cowling, you can see a split appear as the pilot applies reverse thrust. And the engine noise increases as he does so. And you can see the split in the engine cowling in the middle. Very close as the package aircraft leaves the runway.
A lot of aircraft coming in pretty quick today. I think it's just a lack of a headwind.
Yeah, it's an awesome show today.
Yeah, it means they're not slowing down as fast. This one might vacate. Yeah, I think it will.
There we go, head on.
I think it's our first head on, other than that ATR at the start.
No, we had the Icelander Max head on.
That was true as well. Yeah.
Let me know, guys, in the chat when the A380 is 10 minutes out, because I need to swap camera lenses.
Yep. Get that nice wide on the go.
Yeah, Steve Lois, we do plan to do more, mate. I'll be honest, we're trying to get the channel to be part-time at the moment, so we're just putting so much time into the channel that I'm just really struggling to find the time. But obviously, as soon as we're part-time or full-time on the channel, they'll definitely be straight back. But we are speaking to some special guests to do some shows for you. A couple of good friends of mine are interested in doing some flight sim shows for you, so stick around for that.
Yeah.
Just as, ladies and gents, Mr. Bing Bong Paul Davis comes in with a $4.49 super chat because it won't let me round up or choose my own amount. Listen, you are the $4.49 guy now, Paul. I think if you were to change it now, it wouldn't be right. So
why does it pick $4.49?
I don't know.
Just
It's a
significance.
random number, innit?
Yeah.
Thank you, mate, though. Appreciate the support.
Yeah, thank you, Paul.
Cheers, Paul.
And we also had a $4.49 coming from Jason Evans saying keep up the great work. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it, dude.
Paul Davies putting in the VIP lounge yesterday that his first ever flight was on board a 757.
All right.
I was like, who could have guessed that, eh?
And V-Dubs with a $4.49 as well. Huge support train today, guys.
Wow. Thank you, V-Dubs.
Hope you're all doing well. Appreciate the support, ladies and gents. Thank you very much for choosing Airliners Live today. We are live from the Runway Visitor Park here at Manchester Airport, so get yourselves down. The sun's out and shining, and if you do want to help us out, please head over to their Facebook page and click like, and while you're there, head over to Manchester TAS Facebook page and give those a like as well, guys. We wouldn't be in the tower that we're in now without those guys, so go and show your support for them.
Great support from them, of the channel. We honestly don't mind telling you how much we like the RVP because we've been here for many, many years. And recently, in the last year or so, we've been working closely with them to improve the stream setup and also giving our ideas to the RVP about, you know, improvements and our suggestions and all that. And they do listen.
Crawford tuning in from Vancouver, British Columbia. I used to love going to Runway. Looks like the sun has got its hat on today. It certainly does, mate. Legend.
Yeah, for once.
Thank you very much for tuning in.
This summer's been lacking in sun a lot, so it's very nice to have a little bit of sunshine before the eternal winter.
Yes.
Because last winter just felt like it went on forever. Everything that was going on. Couldn't get to the airport and all that.
I think it'll be a bit different this year, won't it?
I
It'll
hope
still
so.
be cold, but obviously there'll be more traffic.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope the winter traffic and winter schedules are pretty busy.
Etihad just under 17... Sorry, Emirates just under 17 minutes away.
Manchester, like, sort of historically was busy throughout the winter. And it was only really, like, the start of the year where it slowed down a bit, sort of around about March and April, but we're not talking by much though, not compared to what it's been recently.
Ward Macy, thank you very much for the £5 super chat, $5 super chat. So you're saying awesome, great show, thanks guys. Legend, thank you very much for tuning in.
So you just missed something super cool then.
Did I?
For anyone that's like a fan of insects. Not that I am, I'm just saying.
A fan of insects?
So there's a cobweb up at the top of the window, and wasps keep flying in because we've got all the windows open, and flew towards the cobweb. I've never seen a spider move so fast. It went right to the middle of its web, and the wasp just like flew off, and then the spiders disappeared again, but it was well cool to see.
Wow.
Having a battle.
Should have got the camera on that.
And Mr. McKev saying, I really love you guys. I really love airplanes, and I'm from Prague. Big welcome to you. And we've also got Pismo tuning in from Pismo Beach, California. Welcome, Paulie. Thank you for tuning in. Hi, guys. Which runway is in use today? It's 23 right, Eugene.
I really like Prague. We're looking at going this winter, actually.
Emirates 12 minutes out. Right, I'm going to BRB, guys. I need to change a lens, so I won't be in a minute.
Yep.
I'll leave Mrs. Airliners live at the controls.
What am I fiddling with?
It's PG stream, this.
I'm not going to go into what we were doing before the show. That's for VIPs.
Wow.
Yes, this is like the second time we've seen the A380 on stream for a long time. Seen it on Wednesday, which was a great return today. They're flying a special livery in today as well, which is the Orange Expo, which is the same one we've seen on Wednesday. They're still yet to fly the 50 years anniversary livery, of course. I will say, after sharing that photo on the Airliners Live Instagram, I gained 2 followers on my own personal Instagram because I put my name on it. Hey! Me and Martin both have Instagram. I'm sure you guys are capable of finding us if you want to follow us and see what we get up to in our own lives. Not very interesting, of course. Nothing exciting.
Or you can follow my Instagram for Bing and Bong.
Oh yes, Harry and Theo have their own Instagram, don't they?
They do indeed.
Which is called, what's like the handle for that?
Just Instagram Harry and Theo, all one word, Harry and Theo.
Yeah, they have their own Instagram, guys.
They do.
Go and give them a follow, because I follow it, and they're always up to some shenanigan.
You'd be surprised how many pets have Instagram pages, though. Like Martin said when we got them, you need to do an Instagram page. I was like, oh no, I can't really be bothered. And then thought, no, I'll put it on because can you imagine if like you lost? I know you won't these days, but if you lost all your photos somehow, at least there'd be somewhere where I've got photos from being like super tiny to what they are now. It's like a little memory book, isn't it?
What was I going to say? The one with the mouse on the TV was my favourite.
Oh yeah, that's my strategy if I want a bit of peace and quiet. It's like having kids, you just put Peppa Pig on telly. Well, I just put like a mouse TV on or birds for the cats and they just sit there.
Proper like nose against the TV.
Yeah, but the other issue is when the mice start moving quickly on screen, Harry starts attacking the screen and we're getting claw marks on it, and it's like a really expensive telly.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not a cheaper TV, is it? You know, like a perspex like layer over the over the TV.
Screen protector.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering why on the side of the commentary box, we got a guy in a purple t-shirt hanging on for dear life.
We're getting a shout out again.
That's Martin. Sorry, that's Andy from Airliners Live.
Oh.
Down below us in the commentary box will be Andy and Mrs. Airliners Live. Airliners Live are broadcasting, streaming on YouTube as we speak. The guys are normally down here most Sundays doing a live presentation.
Get a live shout out here at the RVP from the Aviation Society guys up here in the commentary tower, just to my right.
Just tap in Airliners Live and you will get a live stream of the proceedings here at Manchester.
Yes, if you're at the RVP, watch the action live. Huge shout out to the Aviation Society. Fantastic commentary today. Get yourself down to the Runway Visitor Park, and the commentary here gives you all the info about all the movements that are coming up and happening.
Burning in the sun with no sun cream, but we're trying inside the commentary box because it's rather hot inside here.
Yeah, it is stuffy.
The sun's gone behind a big cloud now, so that might be it now. That might be the end.
It did say about like 1 o'clock it would go cloudy.
There you go.
Lee, I know, I'm getting a shout out. My name like bound around the park. That's cool.
Yeah.
Famous.
I was saying to the guys who, because every time I do a show from the mount, there's always people meeting up with us and like saying, "I can get a photo," and "Are you Airliners Live?" And I've got into the habit of just going super incognito when I come down. I know it's impossible when I'm doing a show because they can literally just see me live.
It's pretty obvious who you are, stood up there with your tripod.
I wear big sunglasses, cap, my hood up.
Mrs. Airliners Live getting a bit of a shout out there.
I know, that's what Andy
We've got
just
another
said.
3:30 in, have we, or what's this?
Dreamy, I think, is it?
Is it? Oh, sorry, it is, yeah. I was looking out the window.
Steve mentioned Newquay was the destination for that easy.
Oh, you're enjoying the show today, guys. 1,300 viewers watching on YouTube.
So we need to increase those likes by about 1,000, guys. So get hitting that thumbs up button.
Everyone hit the like button at once, and it'll just shoot up.
If you can just click the thumbs up button just below the video, guys, we'd really appreciate it.
Honestly, it's so cool. It's like a little
This is a
challenge
Choose
each
Italy
week.
livery, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's a special. I don't know which Choose this is. I'm going to try and work it out based on my knowledge of them, without looking at the chat. Ooh, a bit of a wind on the short final there.
This particular aircraft has 8 suites,
It is a bit choppy.
28 business class seats.
Ooh, I'm going to say Choose Italy, I think it is.
Flight time from Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, that's Choose Italy, and you can see the Colosseum on the right,
4 minutes.
Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Somewhat cooler in Manchester than it is in Abu Dhabi at the moment, which is 43 degrees.
Rialto Bridge, I think that's called, the bridge there. It's in Venice.
40 odd degrees, wow.
Aircraft. It arrived in Abu Dhabi from Jakarta in Indonesia at 5 to 4 this morning, Abu Dhabi time, and then left to come to Manchester 3 hours later.
Yeah, that's Choose Italy, isn't it?
Flown from Jakarta in Indonesia to Abu Dhabi.
I do like the
crew,
Etiads.
passengers, and then off up here to
It's an
Manchester.
alright landing. You're seeing a bit of a crosswind right before it touched down. That's correct for that.
And the aircraft is slightly different to the standard Etihad colour scheme.
I'm assuming the A380 will be
Italy.
either next in or...
Yeah, apologies, guys. I'm very in and out at the moment because I am grabbing pictures for the channel at the same time. We do publish those on our Facebook page, and we also sell prints as well, ladies and gents, in our merchandise store.
Yep.
So if you head over to airlinerslive.com, you can have a look there. We will be updating our print selection very soon as well, so it might be sort of your last chance to grab any of our existing ones before we put some new pictures up there. But it's great to see the Choose Italy special on this morning's Etihad.
I think they're my favourite ones, you know.
They
Yeah.
are good. They
I'm
are
not
good.
I'm not like you guys. I'm not a massive plane person. I don't get into all the different kinds and stuff, but I do like the Etiads.
But thank you very much, Andrea, for the $7.99 super chat. Andrea Hogan, thank you.
380 is still 23 minutes, is that it?
Okay, let's start waving.
Let's see if we get a wave from the captain. There you go.
And he's waving back. Good man.
I told you, Etihad are always very good. Usually give us a wave. Well done.
Gorgeous livery.
Let's have a look at that livery, shall we?
It's a very attractive library, the Choose Italy library. If you look, you can see it's a representation.
Yeah, plenty of iconic buildings and architecture on that livery, representing Italy.
Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Maria Santos, welcome to you. Thank you for tuning in. A380, 6 minutes out, ladies and gentlemen. Now's the time to share the stream. Let's get as many people in here as we can. 1,400 watching this morning. A huge welcome to you guys. Thank you for tuning into Airliners Live. We're going to be live until 2 p.m. roughly, ladies and gentlemen, which is another 2 hours at least on today's show. So plenty of aviation action coming to you from the Runway Visitor Park today at Manchester Airport. Please make sure you stick with us. If you are new to the channel, click subscribe as well. We've got all the action coming, guys. Plenty to see, including the A380 arrival and also the departure, guys, as long as it's on time. So a great jam-packed show, so stick around, continue watching the channel, and we'll bring you loads more content for the rest of the day, guys.
446 likes on
You
the
just
video.
beat me to it. I was just going to say.
You're about to say that, yeah?
Yeah, they're going up. It's
No
going up.
way.
Come on, ladies and gents, click the thumbs up. Let's get it to 1,000 before the A380 lands, shall we?
Well, we've got another
Lance,
100
jeez.
extra watching
Let's give it
now,
a go.
so
Yeah.
Everyone click like.
If we get to 1,000 before it lands, that would be insane.
It's cool. I don't know what it is, but like just watching that number just go up, it's like,
I know.
yes.
Have you seen this? This present I got last year for my birthday from Andy. It's it looks like a lens, but it's my coffee cup. Oh. Who's going to be the first one to be trying to unscrew this and get it on the camera?
I didn't even notice you had that. That's
yeah,
awesome.
I've actually, to be honest, it's been on my stand until today. Today's the first time I've actually used it.
Nice.
And there's a message here.
How many mil is it?
Oh, sorry, go on.
Oh, God.
No, there's a message from Hey You saying, I'm a little confused. Can you please explain the Runway Visitor Park?
We will do. Stand by.
1 second.
Nice and early rotation there.
But yeah, we can show you around the visitor park quickly, guys.
Let's do it.
It is a fantastic location based at Manchester Airport. And as you can see, there's absolutely tons of space for you to come down, including a raised viewing mound where you can take fantastic pictures of the aircraft arriving and departing. There's plenty to see and do as well, including static aircraft, which you can go and have a look at, including the Nimrod and the Trident, and of course Concorde over in the Concorde hangar. We do have a RJ45 as well, which is off-shot, which we won't be able to show you. We also have the Aviation Society shop, where you can buy all of your aviation memorabilia and models and scanners as well. They will pre-program your scanner for you as well if you're not 100% sure on how to do that. And obviously you can go on a tour around Concorde. There's a cafe, toilets as well. Absolutely everything to do here. So you can come and spend the full day here, guys. Loads of parking. All you pay for is your parking. Obviously, if you want to do one of the tours, you'll pay for that as well. But if you just want to come for the day out with a family, there's tons of room. Bring a blanket down, set yourself up, have a little picnic, whatever you enjoy doing. And just come and enjoy the aviation, guys, I think is the main aspect of the park. And we really recommend it. We love it here.
Yep. No, it's great. Especially Runway, obviously Manchester Airport, they're just using Runway 1 at the moment, and they will be for quite some time to go. And the best overall view of Runway 1 is the Runway Visitor Park, for video, for photos, for just spotting in general. Family day out, of course, as well. It's great, and every Sunday they seem to be doing something special these days. Like, right now they've got a little Morris Minor exhibition going on, which is completely just free to attend. Obviously, you only pay for your parking. Obviously the last few shows we've done here on Sundays, there's always been something on, so whether it's a military vehicle show or an emergency vehicle show, or last week they had the classic is it a Rolls Royce and Aston Martin?
Rolls Royce, Bentley.
It was
like more of a general car show, wasn't it? Last week.
British classics. It was great, really, and there's always something like that going on a Sunday these days. So follow them on Facebook. Runway Visitor Park on Facebook. They'll have all the info there.
I don't know what you're talking about, gaming, because we've got over 1,000 mil, mate. So any more zoom on the lens than that, you will just get a huge amount of distortion. So you're definitely incorrect in that comment, mate. I'm afraid.
Zoom that much, but it kind of just looks a bit
not zooming in on the moon, are we? So.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we have. I think it's 1,200 mil we have to play with, basically. How many mil is that lens though that you have there, Martin? The one with the drink in it.
That is a 24 to 105 L cup.
Do you know, if you didn't know, you'd think that was a real lens, though.
You would, wouldn't you?
It looks pretty cool.
So, yeah, I knew you wanted a 100 mil lens, so sorted you out.
You know what I mean?
Can I just change the subject ever so slightly? So while you were faffing about with your camera and stuff, we're talking about Harry and Theo's Instagram.
Okay.
And we mentioned it, and since then I've just got another follower, so I don't know if this follower is in the chat or whether it's just a coincidence.
If you're on Instagram, go and see what Bing and Bong are up to, ladies and gents. The airline is live resident animals. And big shout out to Michael Newick, who's just become a premium economy member. Enjoy those emotes, Michael. Let's get some Bing Bongs and VIP emotes in the chat from Michael, guys.
What's behind this? I can see an aircraft. I think it's quite big. There's another one in the stack.
Okay, Mrs. Airlines Live, when the 380 arrives, you're on number 4, make sure we're turning it right up.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab a picture of it.
Like full on up, or?
Yeah, we can go to probably there.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, Michael, for the Premium Economy membership. Get yourself signed up, ladies and gents. Hit the dollar symbol, then press join. Oh, here we go.
Here she is, guys. Okay, we're going to go quiet now, bring you the full arrival of today's A380. Now, ladies and gents, stick around because we will be catching this departing as well in a couple of hours' time. So we're going to be live for the next 2 hours at least, guys. So make sure you stick around for that, please. And enjoy the rest of the show. We've got loads of fantastic aviation movements to bring you. Jake, if you click the membership button, which is the dollar symbol, then click join, there's all different tiers that you can choose from, mate, and you get different benefits. So the price is kind of up to you, mate. But I'm going to leave you to it, guys. Enjoy this A380 arrival live on Airlines Live.
So, as Steve says, largest operator by far in the world of the Airbus 380. We will get a very good view of this because he's going to taxi right past us once he's landed.
The wingspan of the Airbus is just on for 80 metres. That's the same as 9 London double-decker buses end-to-end.
Steve mentioned that the aircraft capacity can vary between airlines, and indeed the airline has different configurations. This particular aircraft that's in front of us, if it's full, has 14 first-class seats. They're actually suites, and you do have showers if you're a first-class passenger on board the aircraft. So 14 first-class seats, 76 business-class seats, and 429 economy seats on the lower deck. Just around about 500 passengers on this aircraft in the configuration it's got, although it won't have 500 on today.
If you wanted to buy one, it's about $432 million to buy one. And if you wanted to paint it, it will take 34 of you, 15 days. About the same amount of time it took me to paint the bathroom.
Let's see if we can get a wave from the captain of this particular aircraft. So if you all boys and girls want to start waving, let's see if he waves back to us. Yes, in fact he is. Captain is waving. So we have a wave from the control area.
So good to see that back at the airport again.
Engines are 51 metres apart, and
Awesome.
Runways are 45 metres wide. So if you apply reverse thrust with the outboard
Phil
engine,
Sellers with a £3.80 super chat saying, what a lovely lady.
Debris, grass,
Certainly
and
is.
other stuff from the edge of the runway into the engines. So Airbus designed it so only the inner two engines have reverse thrust.
Never get tired of seeing the King of the Skies so close as well. You've seen them people at the bottom of the shot, right up against the fence.
Yeah, it's awesome. Great to see the A380 back.
Tractor cam.
Tractor's out as well, but we'll stick with a plane, I think.
Aww.
Maybe next time.
One person who loved the tractor cam was Julie, do you remember?
She did. She did. No worries, Dad. It's the first time I've seen one of your messages in the chat, actually. But
He was in earlier.
oh, was it? No worries.
Bye, Graham.
I'll speak to you later.
Any interesting facts about Loganair?
Oh, I'm sure I can come up with one.
Yeah, it's great to see that back, and we'll be covering the departure of the A380 as well, guys. So stick around on the show because there's loads to come still.
Does anyone in the chat know anything about Qatar? Are they on their way in as well? I'm assuming flying the 777 again today. Not looked at it though.
Ha, hey you. Oh, I like a good tractor. See?
That deserves some thumbs up. It certainly does, ladies and gents. Click the thumbs up just below the video if you can do. That'd be great.
Loopy knows. Loopy's on it.
Another new follower for Harry and Theo.
There you go. Live updates.
Woohoo!
You're tuned into Airliners Live, ladies and gents, here on YouTube and Facebook. If you're on Facebook, head on over to YouTube and get involved there. It's the best place to watch us. Search Airliners Live on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, hello to all 1,500 of you tuning in on your Sunday afternoon here in Manchester, United Kingdom. On this, it was a sunny day, but my clouds ruined it.
I'm not too bothered, to be honest. I don't mind.
I can see the screen now.
Yeah, I'm okay.
So it's Freddie Mercury's birthday today. He would have been 75.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
I want to sing some Queen.
Yeah.
But I won't.
You've got my phone now, so I wouldn't.
Qatar delayed until 10 minutes past 2 apparently, so we might just catch it on the end of the show. That's awesome.
Yeah, excellent.
So it might be quite busy around that time as well.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot going on around the 2 o'clock mark, guys. Plenty of aircraft to see, and like I say, loads coming up as well at Manchester Airport. Jen's getting excited because she's seen all the followers coming through on
They're
there.
all popping up on my screen now. It's like 4 within 20 minutes. That's mad.
4 followers, there you go.
There you go. Cooking on gas.
Yeah, thank you to anyone that's followed Harry and Theo. And I'm going to put a Harry emote in the chat.
There you go.
This was Harry as a baby.
And John Sinclair saying, do you remember that Etihad Dreamliner on Wednesday that was delayed and you were going to stick around for it? Well, it didn't end up going out till 5:30 p.m. So it's a good job you didn't stick around for that.
We kept getting updates, you know, like, oh, it'll only be half an hour. Oh, half an hour more. Half an hour more. And it got to, I think, 3 o'clock. No, 4 o'clock I think it got to in the end. So we were maybe an hour and a half away. It was between 3 and 4, I think it was, when we finished up the show. And just as well, because we would have been waiting a while for that.
Yeah, it was a little way out. I'm not sure, Spotting TV. I know there's no reason to keep posting the same thing, though, dude, in the chat, because if we don't answer, it's either because we don't know the answer or we've just missed it, because there's 1,300 people in here messaging, dude.
Yeah, percentage, I think it's probably about 40%.
Yeah, I think it's definitely...
300 odd movements a day.
They said it's about a third of what it should be.
Yeah.
Something like that, anyway. But, like I say, don't take it personally, mate, that we're not reading your messages out. There's really no point, because there's just too many people in here.
Yeah. So they need about 550 movements, I think it is, a day to justify a second runway. And we're about 300 at the moment, so yeah. Oh, it's that plane that Ender was on.
Oh, okay.
The Nantes special.
From Palma this afternoon has been 2 hours, 22 minutes.
Enderberg flying to Gibraltar. He came back on this aircraft, and I've seen it all over social media. People tagging him in it. Look, Enderberg. absolute royalty.
Peter Henry saying, how do you become a VIP and what is there to gain? I'll let Brown Bill explain that one this time.
Okay, so plenty to gain for you guys. If you hit the dollar symbol, then press join. All the info is there before you select a tier, but there's many different tiers. The main things you do get is all the custom emotes in the chat, as well as the tower badge next to your name. You also get access to the VIP lounge, which we're in daily, and that is a lounge of exclusive members of Airliners Live on Facebook, and it is an awesome place to be. Loads of discussion over there, loads of news, loads of behind the scenes as well, loads of extra content if you like Airliners Live. You also get discounts on all of our merchandise. Have a look at the various tiers for that. You get a free wallpaper pack as well, which we need to update, but it's still there anyway. And yeah, pretty much that covers everything. There's loads of little extras as well, like giveaways we do from time to time, things like that. So
just be aware that obviously Premium Economy is the entry-level VIP perk. If you do want access to the discounts, guys, I think you need to choose business class.
Yes.
So just read through the perks before you sign up, just to see what you're benefiting from.
Yes.
And we'll listen to this as it goes past, and then we've got another super chat that needs to go up on screen.
Yes. So get yourself signed up today.
So we've rescued.
It's only £2.50.
And they're in use in the cinema in the Avro suite.
Sorry guys, I've just realised I've not plugged the microphone in, so it's run out of battery. Just stand by, sorry.
If anybody is fancying,
I'm surprised that ran out so fast.
Concorde,
Yeah, I am.
we have 2 tours available. The next 2 are 1:30 and 2 o'clock. Both of them are 30-minute tours, priced at £6. And for that, you get a quick introduction to Concorde.
So yes, Matt Smith just putting a link in the chat there, and it benefits us because it allows us to make progress in myself and Martin becoming part-time on the channel. Obviously, me and Martin still work 5 days a week, so it's very hard for us to bring more than one show a week, especially when we're always improving the shows as well and doing extra content as well, video clips, photos and all that, website work, merchandise, etc, etc. So we want to try and dedicate at least 1 day a week to Airliners Live, and obviously to do that we need to subsidise our bills, our living costs. So just to take 1 day off, it would be very, very hard for us financially. So we want to make the plunge this year, ideally, and then the long-term plan is to go full-time as well. So to do that, we would have to reach a certain amount of members on the channel, and that'd allow us to bring even more shows to you guys and from different locations and all that good stuff. More video content, and as Martin said, flight sim streams as well may make a return. So anyway, you guys are making that possible. We're on the way.
Did we shout out Welshie yet?
We haven't yet. No, sorry, I'm trying to fix this microphone. Welshie, thank you very much for the £3 super chat. Really appreciate that.
Cheers, Welshie.
And Eric as well. Thank you very much for your 20 NOK super chat. I'm not 100% sure what the value is on that. But
is it Norwegian crowns? I'm gonna guess. Welshie saying, "Come on, guys, smash the like button." You know it. You know it, Welshie.
It is Norwegian.
You don't get many of them wandering across.
What's going on with
Norwegian krone.
Yep. Thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate that. They all add up.
Of course.
All the super chats and memberships all go straight back into the channel, so they're all what allow us to pay for these upgrades and running costs of the channel.
Will P, we've not missed your message, and we'll come back to you about your order.
Just about to take off, well, not quite about to take off, touching down the runway. We have the Lufthansa CRJ aircraft on its way back to Munich.
Thank you, Gabriella, for the £4.49.
Yeah, Spotting TV with an interesting question, and that is like something that is worth talking about. After Brexit, as you are now no longer under laws of the EU, are you allowed to listen to ATC under national laws, like in Amsterdam, for example? So I don't know what the laws are in Amsterdam, for example, if they can listen to ATC, but the laws that restrict us from broadcasting, air traffic control and other radio communications is not in place by the EU. It was not by the EU. It was by our national broadcasting standard. I don't know what you call it, like the service provider, not provider, but lawmaker basically, is Ofcom, who is known quite popular around here, setting standards for broadcasting of television, radio, and also internet broadcasting. And it's Ofcom who set a law that basically states that you cannot broadcast any radio communication unless you have permission to do so from both parties on the radio broadcast. So obviously, if we were to do it here, let's say we got example for permission from the tower to broadcast our their ATC over Airliners Live, we'd then have to go and get permission from all of the communicators on that frequency, so all of the ops and all of the pilots and everything. So it's just not worth it. I know in the States it's possible, but obviously here in the UK it's simply not. And the best way to go about listening along is to get your own scanner. And if you're in range, you can listen along to the different frequencies out of Manchester, such as the tower, the ground, and things like that.
Part of the team of 10. 10 of us will do the commentary, so depending on when you come, you won't always get the same boring voices, i.e. me or Steve. You'll get different interesting facts.
We also had a new. We got a super chat. Here we go. Gabriella's in there. Thank you, Gabriella. I hope you're well. £4.49 super chat. Thank you, Gabriella. Appreciate that. Legend. Gabriella from the heart of aviation Instagram. She has some cracking photos over there. And David Clinton with a premium economy membership. Thank you, David. Appreciate that, dude. Welcome to premium economy. Get yourself signed up to the VIP lounge. I've had quite a few sign-ups today, so I do welcome all of you. Enjoy that extra light grooming glass of fizz, of course. Tractor cam. Should we do it? Should we make it happen?
Okay, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. That was a bit of a long fix there, but I think we've got the microphone back now.
Give it a quick.
Okay, so right there.
I've just read out all the.
You've read out all the chats.
Yeah,
Thank you, guys. Sorry I couldn't get those up on screen. We had to fix the boundary microphone because I didn't plug it in on my end to keep the charge, so it died, and then I needed to find a charger. So
it's mad how it didn't last long. I don't charge for about 12 hours, so maybe it just doesn't last long at all.
Yeah, sorry if I missed your super chats going up on screen there, guys. But huge thank you for all of the support today. We have got 1,000 viewers at the moment, so thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Hope you're enjoying the show.
CRJ on the way out.
So Munich bound, look up that.
Yes, so we do the A350 shirt. I believe it's purple and black. I think the two colours are you can choose from. So let us know in the chat which one you prefer. Me and Martin are rocking a purple today. I don't have any purple shirts in my wardrobes. This is the first. And I like purple as a colour. I think it's a nice, cool, chill, all-round nice colour. Martin did say it sounds a lot like Twitch. It looks like a lot like Twitch colours.
Yeah, it does. It reminds me of Twitch a lot, actually.
When you look at like TwitchCon and everyone's got the purple shirts on.
We are getting quite a lot of hum on that now. Oh, goodness.
I can't hear it. Turn it up real quick. See if it's got like.
I'll just restart it. I think it might just be on a different channel.
Which airport is this? I don't know. Have a look at the title.
noticed I said Poland then, and I didn't give the destination. I'm just quickly checking that I can pronounce it, because I've been caught out before with Ryanair and some of their Polish destinations. In all seriousness,
Black one is pretty nice. I've got too many black shirts in my wardrobe, so I need a reason to diversify that collection.
You can hear that, can't you, Andy?
What's that?
No.
I can hear just like it's not.
2 places I can't mention because I can't pronounce them.
Yeah, there's definitely something not right there.
Is that got any audio though, like actual?
I don't think it has.
That'd be why.
Yeah, they have about 7 destinations
May need to make a trip out to the fence.
So no other airline from Manchester operates to Poland.
Well, I suppose for now you can just whip an SM58 out the window. I guess you got some sound then, so it's not just us.
Yeah.
Or you can go out and sort it yourself.
Have you got the?
They're in the car at the moment.
Okay, well that's the end of that then.
Well, you can go and get them out of the car if you want. Or if anyone's got any scissors here.
Oh god, what a nightmare. Right, I'm gonna have to BRB, guys. This is gonna need to be a bit of a fix, I'm afraid. So I'll leave you with Andy, and we may not have any aircraft noise just for the next few minutes.
Yeah, just chuck a SM58 out the window for now.
I know, but I'm using all the channels. And,
oh, are you? Okay.
All right. I won't be long.
Sounds good. What's going on under the gazebo by the ice cream hut? So that gazebo is selling aircraft memorabilia. Aviation memorabilia, should I say. And it's courtesy of the Aviation Society here at Manchester. They run that whenever the weather's nice, I think, outdoors. And there's plenty on offer there, like loads of old books and old collector's items and models. So I have had a good look at that, and it is pretty good. It's definitely worth having a look at anyway.
Particular Ryanair is one of their older aircraft actually. Ryanair have a fairly new and modern fleet. This particular aircraft is 18 years old, which is at the top end of the age of a Ryanair one. They did tend to rotate their aircraft very quickly. Lots of their aircraft are well under 10 years old. Ryanair tend to buy their aircraft and lease them from brand new before selling them on.
I'm on my way, saying V-Dubs, nice. We'll be seeing you soon.
Outstanding at the moment.
Ryanair 73, just arriving here.
Largest airline in Europe.
Give us a wave when you're here, V-Dubs.
The number of passengers to carry, and also the number of aircraft that they operate. Just over 450 aircraft. In the
Tractor is faster than a Boeing 737, confirmed. I like the reg on that, Daz. Better be very white, makes your whites whiter, you know what I mean? Remember that old advert? Or am I just getting old? Flying Architect, I've still not opened it, I'm going to be honest. I've been that busy. Literally every day, every minute of every day I've been doing something this last week. It's been unbelievably busy. I've still not opened it. I will open it though, and I will get a video. 100%. I'm off on Tuesday, I think. It's my first day off in a long time, so I will do it then. At the latest.
In Ireland. Particular Ryanair, 14 years old, that aircraft.
This is what I mean, like bringing live shows and things like this is so hard at the moment with my life. It's just so busy. I did go and view a new car yesterday though, guys and girls. I might as well share that with you. I've been on the lookout for because I don't buy luxuries, right? I don't buy anything for myself. I work all the time. I recently bought some new shoes, but that was only because I had none. So I spent a bit of money on some shoes, and that was about the height of what I spend on myself. I got a bit of money for my birthday, not much at all. I'm not talking a couple of quid and a few cards. I've got a bit in my savings as well as a result of this year putting so many hours in my regular job. Been looking at a new car, and I have been looking at a two-seater, little sports car. Just because I drive an Astra, you see, at the moment, and the problem with my Astra is it's only a 1.4 litre, and you put your foot down and it makes a lot of noise and nothing really happens. So I'm looking at new cars, and I've always really loved the Mazda Miatas, the MX-5s. Always really loved them, and I have been shopping around for a second-hand one, and they go quite cheap, to be honest. But when you go in that cheap, they are always got something wrong with them. Usually a bit rusty, or something's missing a wheel or something. So I have been looking at them, and also Toyota MR2s as well. And I went to view an MR2 yesterday, which is a mid-engined two-seater sports car. You can also get them very cheap as well. Viewed one yesterday, I gave it a drive as well. They're pretty quick. Make a lovely noise, though. I'll tell you that, though. I didn't expect the noise to be that nice. Martin just fixing the boundary mic. I can hear the audio from that. Great noise from them, though, and a lot of fun. They look quite nice, the MR2s. I think they're quite polarised as to how they look. If you look online, they're very similar to a Porsche Boxster, in that they're the styling, but the rear of it is very square rather than a Porsche, which is very rounded. But the Mazda MX-5 is a classic, absolute classic. I've been looking out for one of them. I had an MX-3, you'll love it. Yes, I do a lot of driving in my job, and I love driving. And driving is just, I don't know, it's something about it. I can just drive for days on end, and I just don't have a nice car. I have a very cheap Astra, which I paid 600 quid for, and it's been very reliable, to be fair, and very good. But it's just it's not cutting it. It's just
check 22222.
Oh,
turn it right up.
We hear him.
Clear. No buzzing.
It's a bit buzzing.
Yeah, Andy's having a midlife crisis. Dad jokes in a new sports car. I feel like I am having something like that, like maybe not a midlife crisis. It's a quarter life crisis. It was my birthday the other day. So was Martin. He's below me at the moment. I can't even see him.
Sorry about the buzzing, guys.
Which camera do you use? Secret. It's a Sony, though.
Turn it back down, Jack.
Easy Neo, top of ILS. Nice one, Matt. Thank you. So yeah, I'm thinking about getting that. Would you consider a Toyota 86? I haven't, no. So the one I went to see yesterday was a 2002 reg Toyota MR2 1.8. Did about 70,000 miles on the clock. Pretty clean, not too much rust. All round, pretty nice. Testing 1, 2, yeah. There he is. I'll quickly show him off. Martin, there he is. Oh, hang on. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Man on his purple shirt. Not messing around. Sorting the audio out here. So yeah, I'll see how it goes. If I get it, I'll do a little video in the VIP lounge of it, I guess. I'll get some photos in there and all that. I don't want anything too fast, I just want something that's fun to drive, quite low, silly two-seater. I keep saying 2 doors. Yes. The description shows you many, many bits and bobs about what our stream setup includes. And we are powered by Teradek, of course, as well, which is our live streaming encoder. Multi-network bonding, a bit of gear, quite expensive as well. Whoa, we got a new member as well. Neil Exley with a first-class membership. Thank you, Neil. Can we get some bing bongs in the chat for Neil? Welcome, Neil. First class, eh? Not had one of them in a while. Can we get some champagne emotes as well? for a new first class member. Thank you, Neil. So yeah, anyway, stay tuned for that. Especially on the VIP lounge, I'll be posting about that new car.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
No worries. The one I did see yesterday was a bit dirty. Like they kind of had it sat there for a while, but not too much rust. Needed a good clean though.
Oh god, there is a hum on it. I think it might be the power that we're using. There might be noise on the power, but we're definitely getting a signal now, I think.
Okay.
Well, you could hear me talking on it a minute ago.
You'll find out soon when this EasyJet comes in.
Touchdown speed of the Airbus A320.
What was your first car your dad drove you around in when you were younger? I remember my dad having a blue Peugeot Estate.
Oh,
I think it's like a 40. Is it like a 406 or something? Estate. That's what I remember.
Wow, exciting. What about Jen?
Sorry, what? I was reading stuff. Go on.
What was your first car you remember your parents having?
My parents? Oh God, I think it was really boxy, brown, ugly Volvo Estate.
Nice and safe though.
Right, let's have a quick listen, guys. Sorry, just want to check some mic.
Easy Neo.
Oh, we're not going to hear it a Neo, are we?
Worst aircraft to pick, eh?
Very, very quiet aircraft. Flight time from Reykjavik this afternoon has been 2 hours 15 minutes.
Are we getting that?
Hard to tell. It's going to get a lot louder though, so. Peugeot 405, saying Jake. JJ in the chat.
There is a definite hum coming from this.
Yeah. Weird. There's always something, isn't there?
Yeah, we are picking it up.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry about this, guys.
Nobody's allowed to approach that aircraft until the pilot extinguishes that red light. The only exception is with the medical emergency on board. So if you ever arrive at an airport, if you pull up at the gate,
Lima Kilo, the registration on that. It's Simba.
Simba.
The Lion King.
Love it.
Because we're waiting for the pilot to switch that red light off, which indicates that the pilot has switched the aircraft off and it is safe to approach.
Yes, a big welcome, Neil, to first class. Hope you enjoy your stay.
First class?
First class, yeah.
Wow, thank you, mate. Big VIP sign up there.
Huge.
Just as Owen Flemmo joins business class. Legend, thank you, Owen.
Nice one, buddy. Appreciate the info the other day as well with Liverpool Airport.
It is the VIPs that do kind of give us the confidence to go part-time, ladies and gents. Yeah. So if you do want to become a VIP of the channel, if you do watch regularly, then we do ask that you sign up by clicking the dollar symbol, then clicking join.
Yeah.
That just gives us that little reassurance that we've got the monthly to cover the bills and stuff like that, and then we can crack on making the content, because I know we do really, really well on Super Chats, and we do thank you a lot for that. But obviously they're not any sort of monthly subscription, so it's hard to kind of take a big jump based on those, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
So yeah, it is really the VIPs, so thank you guys.
RLCJ saying my dad's first car was a Ford Escort Mark 1, which he crashed into our fence whilst parking. He hit the accelerator instead of the brake, apparently. Oof. I remember I used to make that mistake a lot when I was first driving. Yeah.
I've only ever done that once, and it was really scary. I had to get out and just let Jen drive after that, because it proper...
Ooh, missed this, didn't I? Look at this.
Tilted me, but yeah, it happened in like a Tesco's car park.
Yeah.
And we were reversing out of the spot, and I went to hit the brake, and I hit the accelerator, and I flew out of this parking spot. I don't know how I didn't hit the car next to me or how I didn't hit anyone behind me, but I just got all the way out. Didn't hit anything. I couldn't believe it.
Just launching out of the car.
I just launched out like
50 miles an hour. That doesn't sound very safe. there was a guy who comes into our shop sometimes, and he just got a new car. He came in once, and he looked absolutely mortified when he walked in. We're like, "Are you okay?" It looked like he'd seen a ghost or something. Just dead white, and like he's just looked dead shocked. Like, oh, what's happened? You're right. He goes, "Yeah, I've just got this new car, and I was parking up then, and it's an automatic, and he's never driven an automatic before." And he said he pulled up, and his left foot just slammed on the brake, instead of the clutch, because obviously there's no clutch on an automatic. And the car just like stopped dead, like immediately flew forward.
Oh, what a nice
nice little pair from that. The hairdryer's on full blast.
Oh, cheers, Paul. Legend, mate. Says when he wins the lottery, he'll set us both up.
Wow, legend. One thing when I started driving, I used to get confused was the, you know how when you're reversing, you usually sort of like use the clutch a lot more, don't you, when you're reversing to kind of control the speed. I used to get mixed up. I used to be like, you press the clutch to speed up. You know what I mean? Like, so I'd often get it mixed up that way around. Wow, that's climbing pretty quick. How high it is already.
Well, that microphone's definitely working.
Yeah, okay. Fixed it.
Well, it's buzzing still, but I think that's just dirty power. We'd need to ground lift it, but there's no way of ground lifting it.
Yeah, we'll have to see what's... So do you think that's on our end, is it, or the one that's on the mic, do you reckon?
No, it's our end, because the one that's plugged in here is definitely dirty. I think it's something to do with that converter that's going into the desk. So it's like a ground hum on it.
Maybe, yeah, that's a good shout.
But not a big deal, We've got it.
Owen saying EasyJet Neo 7 minutes out from Gibraltar.
No worries, Mark. Hope you have a good afternoon, mate.
Close to 700 thumbs up. Nice.
Right, is it time to chill now? Enjoy the show, hopefully. It's only giving you the option to cancel, not upgrade. Has anyone in the chat done this before that can help V-dubs out, guys?
So, what you can do...
Questions relating to aircraft and aviation.
1 moment.
You'd like us to answer?
Oh, I didn't know I had this now. Whoa, I didn't know I did this. Okay, so... yeah, so I'm on my personal YouTube account, which is a premium economy member, 9 months. Almost got that red tail. So what you can do is you close the chat down so you're still on the video, on the live stream, so you got like the like button and all that. And under where it says Airliners Live, there's a See Perks button. You press the See Perks. It gives you all the information about your membership, so what level you are, how long you've been a member for as well. Exactly how long, actually. Mine's 9 months and 17 days. It says See Perks, it tells you all the perks that you've got. And then under that, there's a button that says Change Level.
There you go.
Now, actually, when you press it, Martin, it's worth looking at this. Now, when you press it, it gives you the membership tab, so it shows you all the members-only posts that we posted in the last...
Oh, amazing. That's good.
The last one was 3 months ago, which was just a sim racing one, but... wow, that's really cool. So they're all in one place now.
Okay, so we do need to start using those a bit more now.
Yeah,
because the reason we didn't use those before is that people didn't really see them anywhere.
Yeah, I think it's still a bit hidden away, to be fair, but at least there's now a place you can see them all in one place, which is really awesome. I just think YouTube's really lacking in that respect. I think YouTube's got a lot of features to it,
but it is still in its infancy, though. Like,
yeah.
I think YouTube's got a lot more to come.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a relatively new streaming platform, to be honest. So
yeah, still finding its feet.
It's still finding its feet.
But I think it's missing quite a lot, and I wish it had some kind of like VIP lounge type thing that we can have going. You know, where everyone has like a chat offline, and I wish it was a little bit easier on members-only shows as well. So, because right now we have to go on the VIP lounge for things like behind-the-scenes live shows or just like random phone lives. Like when I was in Gibraltar, for example, I tried to do a live stream of walking down the high street. I ended up doing it on a VIP lounge, but when we do them kind of live streams on YouTube, they're really usually quite good. But for some reason, while I was there, I couldn't select members only, which usually you can Because I remember we did it when we were doing that model photo shoot.
Yeah.
We did a VIP-only live stream and it was fine. So random extra bits and bobs like that. Like I'm going to Barcelona next week, week tomorrow actually, and it would be cool to do another VIP stream there. I've done one in every place I've been this year, so let's keep up the trend, shall we?
Definitely.
VIP lounge from VIP stream from the Sagrada Familia or something. Or what's it called? La Rambla? Is it called the shop?
Las Rambla. Yeah. V-Dubs, being part of the team takes a long time, mate. We only really bring people on who first of all stand out in the community and also have been in the community for a very long time. And at the moment, we definitely don't need anyone in the team now. We're pretty set really well on everyone that we have, dude. But just stick around. There may be a time where we need people to help out.
The mods we have now are fantastic. They're really good.
Yeah.
They're all really helpful. They're all on the ball as well. And they're always in the chat as well. As you've seen today, there's been plenty of spanners in the chat. And not in a bad way.
We're talking to you, Bing Bong Paul.
Looks like a Ryanair this.
Oh, I've still got you on the screen. You've been gracing everybody with your good looks for the last couple of minutes.
I've been really lounging around as well. I've not really been like standing properly.
Next in is Ryanair. Let's get some information on this, shall we?
Jake was asking us the no riddles this week, and I just said I've kind of given up on riddles.
Oh, have you?
I can give you all one now if you want. I've literally just Googled, and we'll see if anyone gets the answer. It's good. And don't be like, oh, duh, they're dead easy, because I have just Googled it. So
I did the riddle last week with the bus driver one.
Yeah, you did. So here's one. What is always in front of you but can't be seen?
Oh.
Don't say the answer, Brownbill.
I think I know. But the thing I'm thinking of, you can see it. What about the nitrogen in the air? You know what I mean?
So yeah, what is always in front of you but can't be seen? See if anyone gets it.
25 minutes back. This one's just coming from Paco.
There we go. People are getting it. Jake's got it.
What was it?
Zacky's got it. The future.
See,
I would have thought like something to do with the air or molecules in the air or something. Yeah, well, it depends how big your nose is.
Yeah.
Michael Kerr, thank you very much for the $4.99 super chat saying, not very well today, I'm in bed, had to change my screen name, it's Michael Kerr. Thank you very much, mate, and I hope you feel better soon, dude.
Yeah, I hope you do. Appreciate the super chat nonetheless. Hopefully we're some semblance of entertainment for you. Hope you get well soon. Aviation, Mike, I love it.
Is inbound from Gibraltar. This is another departure from Manchester that left at 6:25 this morning.
So yes, if you signed up to be a member, make sure you get yourself in the VIP lounge. That is where all the real juice of being a member is. The real content. Get your money's worth.
I've got a couple of cool riddles here that I've just found.
Listen, you better save them for next week.
Yeah.
You only get one chance.
I was going to say, I don't want to overdo it.
Well, there's some cool ones here. I think we need more though, because like everyone gets them quite quickly, don't they?
We need a really tough one.
I know. But there's some ones here that like would get you thinking.
Yep. Gibraltar arrival. We will get a wave. I know we've only had, I think, one on stream, and that was the 380. Oh, and the Etihad as well, of course.
Welshie, can we play I Spy?
No. Not again. Save that for the flights replays. That was a lot of fun, though. Did that Manchester to Gibraltar flight in real time on a YouTube channel, and premiered it, and everyone was watching along for the whole flight, all 3 hours of it, playing I Spy.
Just seen a guy here at the viewing park. Genuinely thought it was my brother and his little girl. It's not. Before I start waving madly out the window.
I was quite proud of my I Spy though, because okay, look at this Neo, right? We were sat sort of just ahead of the wing, so I think it was row 7, I think. Looking out the window, you can just see the wing, the engine, and obviously all the clouds below. And I said, I spy on my little eye, something begin with S. And it took them a while to get it. Anyone know what it might be? S.
Sun?
No, not sun, yeah, but that's a good shout. That was visible.
So where were you sat?
So, row 7, 7A I think it was.
Oh, screen. Did you have a screen on the back of your seat?
No, only EasyJet. Sadly not.
Well, Sky? Is that
No,
too obvious?
not Sky. Here's a clue, I'll zoom into it. Slats, no, that's a good shout though.
A bit of the sharklet action.
Sharklets, there you
is
go.
That it? Okay, cool.
Martin got it.
Well, you said zoom in, but my video's on pause, so I don't know what you're zooming in on.
Okay, yeah, the winglet. Sharklet.
Cool name. Talking of which, there was a woman stood outside the commentary tower before. Do you remember that song, Baby Shark?
Oh no.
She had a little baby shark backpack on.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, we're not stinging it, don't worry.
I know, you just hear someone whistling it in the street and it's stuck in your head for days. Sharklets, there you go, you'll get it. Hi from sunny Norfolk. Hello from not so sunny Manchester. Here we go.
V1.
Daff. Why is it not a man truck? You know what I mean? Mannheim truck. Give us a wave.
What truck's that?
Daff.
Yeah, no, what does it do?
Is it street cleaner?
I was going to say, is it a sweep?
Ah.
What's that say on the back? Schmidt. Schmidt. And obviously got the Manchester Airport branding on there as well, of course. Represent. What's it going to do? Have we seen any sweepage? Is that a sweep?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't see any sweep underneath it.
Yeah, he's got a brush underneath
Oh,
it.
is it? Okay. He's just
Yeah, look, there he is.
There you go.
That's not a bad job, is it?
No, need one there for my house. It's probably quite a high level responsibility though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, definitely.
He's so rude, he didn't wave.
Oh, look, he's cleaning up all the grass that's been blown onto the taxiway.
There you go. He's giving us a show, isn't he? Last week we had the fire truck show, and now we got the sweep show.
Sweep show. Sooty and sweep show.
Oh yes, look at that.
So the Ryanair we saw come in was from Krakow, wasn't it?
Look at those props. It's a honey truck.
Oh, we've got a bird. Is he Birdman?
It's one of the ops vehicles, isn't it?
Yeah, something else.
So we left it for a few moments. I rolled with the question.
Yes, last time we were here, Sunday last week, we did a live show, and they did 2 displays here at the RVP airside. One was a ops vehicle display about wildlife prevention measures. So they showed off the flare gun that they have there, little pistol, as well as the various noises that the vehicles play out of their loudspeakers. Different birds of prey and different sounds they could play to prevent different types of wildlife. And then we also seen the fire truck display, which was very cool because they are incredibly high tech. Them airport fire trucks, a huge long extending arm on the top that allows them to get to ridiculously high levels and spray water at really long range as well. Sweeper V1 rotates. Yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye out for overhead shots, but the clouds have rolled in now. in true Manchester fashion. So, you know, sun cream might not be needed in the end.
Well, my weather app was right then, because it said cloudy by 1.
All right.
So, yeah, I think...
Didn't mess around.
No, it was pretty much it now.
We have an aircraft on final as well. I could just about see it. I wonder if you can see it on stream. Just above that post in the middle. The dream cleaner. Nice one, Matt. That's
looks like it's going to be a KLM from Amsterdam Schiphol. Embraer 190.
Or is it Schiphol?
Schiphol.
Schiphol.
Running behind schedule. He was scheduled into Manchester at 13:30, but he's not expected until 14:10. Just had a quick look on the radar screen here. He's currently over Germany, slap bang in the middle of Germany. So we're not going to be expecting to see the Qatar for another hour and a bit yet.
Qatar's running pretty late today. I'm assuming it's rolling a triple today. 787 Dream Cleaner. Can we stop, please?
Yes.
Wouldn't mind one of them for my house, though. Just instead of getting the Hoover out and cleaning the Hoover and fanning around with the wire getting tangled up, you can just roll up in your Dream Cleaner. One quick sweep.
One of them brushness jets.
Oh no. The viewer numbers are dropping fast.
We just have our next arrival approaching now. Is KLM's flight 1075 from Amsterdam. It's an Embraer 190. Flight time from...
Well, that makes more sense, Loopy. A clean liner.
There you go.
Why didn't we just say that? There you go, guys and girls. I hope you're enjoying the stream today.
We've had KLM aircraft in this morning, and we've also had an Amsterdam flight with EasyJet depart. In case you weren't.
How was your photos of the 380, by the way?
I've not checked.
Amsterdam is the
I will check now.
the world lowest international airport.
Have a look. A £1 fish.
Got
Really,
the
really nice.
KLM Embraer just touching down there. Stopping really quick. Might even vacate over there. Are we going to see a vacation there? Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice and crisp. Rocking the 70 to 200 mil from Sony today. We are proud to be a Sony channel here on Airliners Live, even though we're not sponsored. But Sony, if you're watching,
Hint, hint.
get in touch with us. We do use Sony for all of our equipment here on Airliners Live. Camera equipment, that is. I'll tell you what, the 70 to 200 is so sharp as well. Love it. Love it.
Yep.
Typically, it's the Embraer 190.
Looking forward to the edit on that one.
I'll do that today.
Maybe you should get a print out of it if it's any good. And
I don't think it's that good. It's really backlit.
oh, right, okay, yeah. Oh, how shiny this is. You get a wave then?
I think we did.
This particular City Hopper aircraft is 12 years old.
Tiny little windows on the Embraer.
The Embraer 190 is a relatively new type of aircraft. It's our very first flight within March 2000.
So we are looking at going live this week on a midweek show, and especially enjoying that weather. That's going to be rolling in. I'm tempted, if they're on 05s, to go south side. Not been there for a while.
Yeah.
But I will see about the wind directions. It'll either be Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday I'll go live. I'm thinking about Tuesday. 2E Tuesdays. 2E's days.
2
As last time we streamed on a Tuesday, it was just 2E Central. It's quite nice to be on 05s every now and then. And from Southside, it's a great view because you get such a long approach shot.
Anyway, Amsterdam, mentioned this already, I'll mention it again. In 2019 was becomes the busiest destination for Manchester in terms of passengers flying.
That's a wind, isn't it?
64,910 passengers flew to Amsterdam or back from Amsterdam. On 3 different
Just about 1 hour till the A380 departs, ladies and gents.
Just departed there is Ryanair's flight 38 to Limoges.
Ryanair just departing there in front of the 787 clean liner. Don't say that wrong.
Oh, yes.
So yeah, I might go to the south side. I've not been there for so long now. It's been months and months since like the start of the summer we were there, back before it actually got warm, and then it never did get warm. Ryanair on final. Thank you, Andrew Noble.
Austrian on the way out as well.
Ooh, hello.
Just appearing around the corner, we have the Austrian Airways on his way back to Vienna from where he came.
Liz will be flying on board one of these in a couple of weeks' time.
It's just in front of us.
I think she's already reserved their seats as well, so I'm not sure when she flies out. I think it's a couple of weeks anyway. Second week in October, I think it is. On a Monday she flies out. It's sunny in the UK, just about. We don't get the best of it here in Manchester. So hopefully on Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever we decide to stream, probably Wednesday I'd imagine, just because Tuesday it's my only day off. So I want to just have a day off. You know what I mean? You know when you just want to have a day off. I think it's Charles' day off as well, so we might end up doing something, especially if the weather's nice.
You can see the next arrival on runway.
So I've not had a day off in a long time.
You do need a break though, don't you?
Yeah, it would make sense. I am a bit worn out at the moment. Oh, what's that?
The flight time this afternoon.
I'm in work tonight as well. It was so busy last night work. Oh my gosh. Tonight will be the same as well. I know it.
What do those numbers actually mean?
Weekend, isn't it? Everyone wants the treats.
Yeah.
On runway 23, right? You are going
when the weather's nice as well, it helps.
Degrees from north. And if you're going in the opposite direction on the same runway, that's 0.5 left, and therefore you're heading in 50 degrees from north.
Looks like a bit of a hard landing, that. Couldn't see it too clearly on the screen, but it didn't look the smoothest. It's not only about the weather, it's 28 degrees at 7 p.m. That sounds lovely. I guess that's pretty humid over there. Greg saying Etihad's captain loves the video of him landing and informs me that the crosswind he completed was with a tailwind. Yeah, I did comment on it, didn't I? I did say that the wind looked a bit gusty when he landed. I could definitely see it, you know. I could see the corrections he was making last second and ended up having a good touchdown in the end.
Awesome that he's seen the video.
Your description was spot on. Greg, get him to say hello in the chat.
Am I turned up a bit high or is mine okay?
Yeah, you're too high.
Okay.
Cheers, Greg, though, for passing on the message.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I did notice that on the just before touchdown, the aircraft, the tail sort of kicked out a bit. I think it caught a tailwind that can sometimes be tricky to deal with as a pilot, but they did a really good job in the end.
What?
Yeah, English only in the chat, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't want to queue up in there again.
We are just discussing the chip situation, but the Max is on the way out, guys.
Ooh.
Hyped to grab a picture of this departing.
The Greg's plane.
Great to see the Icelander Max. I'm going to change lenses because I will lag it upstairs for a picture of this, actually.
Yeah, still got a bit until it taxis out. Another 737 Max on the way out. Iceland Air. Great to see these back at Manchester. And allegedly they are going to be flying a combination of the Maxes and the 757s.
Icelander, if you're watching, just please send me the special liveries on a Sunday morning before you get rid of them.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good.
Icelander, look, I'll even go on camera. Look, please, I've not seen any of your 757 specials yet. Sunday morning, we're live, Airliners live, one at a time, one each week. Just send them to us. Come on, look after me. You sent one before and it was foggy and all I heard was the noise, so I'm waiting. Please, before you retire them, send them to Manchester.
Whoa.
I want to see him. Never seen him on stream either, of course.
Yeah, it would be awesome to catch him on stream.
I think if that ever happens, if they ever come in, I'm just going to drop everything and get here. Whatever I'm doing in the world,
yeah,
it's getting dropped.
But I hope you're enjoying the show, ladies and gents, today. Austrian Embryo on the roll.
TUI Max pigging as well. Thank you. Dom, is that? Off to Vienna.
Austrian Airways on his way back to Vienna.
Great to see
Not the biggest of airlines, 70 aircraft.
a nice variety on today's show. If you are enjoying the show, ladies and gentlemen, click the thumbs up, and if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. You're watching Airliners live from Manchester Airport, Runway Visitor Park, in the Aviation Society Commentary Tower.
Great speech, Martin.
Nice.
It's like a Braveheart speech.
Come on, look after me, guys. Icelander.
We've got someone called Braveheart in the chat.
Yeah.
There you go.
Give me the login details. I'm robbing the account. Right, it's lining up, BRB.
I might as well just sit in your chair now.
Go on then. Take over. Mrs. Airliners Live, big takeover. Here we go. 737 Max on the roll.
Icelander on his way back to Keflavik.
Long rotation there on the Max.
That was really quiet.
Yeah, the Maxes are quiet. It's like, what part of the logic behind the Maxes is a lot of upgrades, and one of them is noise reduction, and the other one is a big one is fuel efficiency.
I thought my my twisty thing wasn't working. I was turning it up and up, and I'm thinking, nope, it's not getting any louder.
Greg Taylor said the Etihad's captain is en route to the crew hotel now, but was subscribed to the channel. It's the first video he's ever seen of him flying. Amazing. Requesting you film his departure tomorrow. Greg, get him to give us a message on Facebook, Airliners Live, and we'll be in touch with him. That sounds really good. Appreciate that though, Greg.
Motor show in London on the 20th of September 1948.
I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow though, so I'll have to. Is he on that early slot they've got, or is he off in the afternoon? I assume quite early.
Joining us today, we have 6
If you let him know, we're live every weekend. Every Sunday is our big show. So if he's ever in on a Sunday, fire us a message and we'll make sure that we feature the... I mean, I'm sure we would anyway, but we'll make an extra special effort to be nice and smooth on the camera and get it recorded for him in 4K, no problem at all.
Yeah, because I record, like for example there, when he was coming in, I was looking a lot at delivery. I think I did catch him on the video at one point, but I could have got much more of the pilot on that.
But if you're enjoying the show, guys, and you would like to support the channel, you can do so by becoming a VIP.
Yes.
And best way to do that is by clicking the dollar symbol, then clicking join. It really does help us out. Or you can send in a super chat by clicking the dollar symbol, then clicking super chats is another great way to support us, guys.
No way, Lee, saying it wasn't even an early slot. That Etihad this morning that we've seen was delayed from yesterday.
Ah, right, okay.
Wow, I thought they had a new slot that I just didn't know about. Just before we went live, there was an Etihad departing. Yes, hit the dollar symbol, then press super chat or join to become a member and get plenty of fantastic benefits from doing so. And anyone who's become a member today, get yourself in the VIP lounge. Head on over to Facebook and join the Airliners Live VIP Lounge private group, exclusive club of Airliners Live members, and the Airliners Live team are all in there as well, posting regularly. I think we've got some news articles today as well, haven't we, lined up? I don't know if we want to do them soon.
Yeah, we do. I think Mrs. Airliners Live is going to go on the chip run while the cafe is very low on queue. So stand by.
Okay, has she got the news articles, has she?
No, I've got the news articles, but I'm finding my wallet to give her.
Oh, right. Listen, priorities are here.
There you go. You're having some brown bill, I assume?
I certainly will.
Do you want Coke or anything?
Very exciting. Very excited.
Do you want a drink or anything?
RVP chips. No, I'm okay. I'm okay.
He's all right.
Yeah,
he doesn't.
fine.
Jen.
I'm okay.
He doesn't want a drink.
An hour and 40 minutes.
I got an hour after the show. I'm fine. But I will have some RVP chips though.
So talking of news then, first news of the day coming to you from UK Aviation News, or UKAviation.news, sorry, is Jet2 orders 36 A321neo aircraft. A real big order for them, and
that is huge, isn't it? Considering they've only got one at the moment.
I was going to say predominantly a Boeing fleet, but now switching over to the aircraft, the Airbus aircraft, which is really exciting.
Oh, there's a 2E Max as well.
Be awesome to see those on stream.
Yes.
And quite a hefty order as well, which shows some confidence, I would say, in the future of aviation at the moment, which is great to see as well.
Yeah, I could see. The discussion I was going to raise was, do we think Jet2 have some big plans for expansion going into the next year or so? Because placing this big order, how many was it? 36?
36.
36 A321neos. That's so
That's
big.
A big order.
Yeah.
Unless they're just looking at. Sorry.
It's a huge order.
Yeah.
Now, there was some speculation that they were going with the long-range versions, but I can't find any confirmation on that.
I'm not sure if that's true or not, but if it is, it kind of raises questions on are they looking at transatlantic, which I don't think they are from what I've seen, so I think it is just maybe a misprint on that. But if anyone can confirm in the chat, because we have seen, and I checked with the guys upstairs as well, and they have also seen two varying stories where it's either the Neo or the Neo LRs, and I'd be very surprised if they went for the Neo LRs, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, it would signify big changes in the strategy of the company if they did go for the LRs.
Yeah.
Because obviously they are, with the range they have, they can do transatlantic easy. And we are seeing, actually, companies, airlines like JetBlue and Aer Lingus pledging to use the A321 LRs for transatlantic flights. Especially Aer Lingus are going to be flying out of Manchester with the A321 LRs to do transatlantic flights. So it seems to be somewhat of a new trend, this, using narrow-body aircraft, the newer efficient A321neos, to cross the pond. And I guess for lower demand routes, it would make sense.
But yeah, no, a few people in the chat just confirming, no, it is just the standard Neos, which would make a lot more sense, guys. So obviously just updating their fleet with the A321s. That would be great to see out of Manchester, actually, because I think personally the one A321 that they do have looks fantastic.
Yep.
And considering they're all Neo aircraft as well, which we do love the 21 Neo here on the channel.
Yeah, the great.
That's going to be fantastic to see a lot more of those at Manchester. But on approach, just passing 1,000 feet now, we do have a Jet 2 757-200, ladies and gents, inbound from Palmer.
Yes.
And here she is, short final.
Speaking of Jet 2,
James Sadler, 12th of May, 1785.
legendary aircraft to 7.5.
Fascinating, fascinating. Right, back to aircraft landing. So we have a Jet 2 Boeing 757 about to grace the tarmac. About an hour ago, I mentioned Jet 2 this week have taken the aviation press by storm and surprised by announcing a huge, huge order for 36 brand new Airbus 321 Neos. They're going to be delivered over the next 5 years from 2023 to 2028, and each of the aircraft will have 232 seats. And the reason they place this order is to replace some of their aging aircraft. And one such example is in front of us. This particular Boeing 757 is 33 years old.
Is she going to vacate right in front of us here? It looks like she is. Here we go, guys. Head on with the 757-200.
Oh.
So the Boeing 757 has been a very, very reliable workhorse for airlines throughout the world. This is first flew in the mid-80s. Quite a number still in operational service. CUI have had a number of older airlines. Jet 2 certainly around about 10 in that fleet. Progressively they are being phased out. It's a lovely aircraft to fly on, an aircraft I've flown on many a time. I think a lot of aviation enthusiasts hold this particular aircraft close to the heart. Looking at it, you wouldn't think it's 33.
We did have someone banging on the fence there. Apologies, guys. Obviously, they stopped as soon as the aircraft went. Just out of luck.
It was delivered, first of all, to a Dutch company called Air Holland way back in March 1988. Had a number of operations since then. Sterling Airways.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
The Navifront Spanair of Spain and Air Slovakia. Air Slovakia were the last owners, and they sold their aircraft to Jet 2 way back in 2006.
So obviously when it comes to Jet 2, it does seem like they're going to catapult their operations in the next sort of few years, though, because obviously with the recent departures of Monarch and Thomas Cook, now would be a very good time to capitalise, especially in the next few months and years, on the routes that they may have left behind. I mean, the speculation was obviously transatlantic with Thomas Cook, but many European destinations as well were served by Thomas Cook and Monarch, of course, and even things like Turkey and generally like north of Africa as well. There's a lot of room left in the market, and obviously right now it's quite hard to capitalise on because the demand just isn't there, and obviously travel is very tricky at the moment. All them A330s that Thomas Cook were bringing in and out of Manchester left a bit of a gap.
Well done, everyone. We just hit 800 likes on today's video. Thank you, Neil.
Go sort of phase on this.
Yeah.
So everything that's on that particular stall is now priced at 50 pence. That's 50p. All proceeds.
See Jen's in the line for the RVP chips as well.
Wander over and buy something for 50p.
Fez is in the chat.
Even if you don't particularly want it, because otherwise they will have to tidy everything away again into boxes and there's plenty of bargains to be had on the the Aviation Society store.
We're going to end up hitting 1,000 again. That's the question.
Go over and buy everything on there.
Good afternoon, Jeff Hughes.
We hit it last week.
Keep mentioning it over and over again this afternoon.
Slip and Slide saying good day from Gold Coast, Australia.
That sounds lovely.
A massive welcome to you. Viewers all over the world today tuning in. A big welcome to everyone. You're watching Airliners live from the Runway Visitor Park at Manchester Airport. It's great to see you all with us.
You miss Monarch saying Lee Davies. I do too. And Thomas Cook especially. Oof.
Yeah.
It's a big loss, that. Not only as an airline, but all the aircraft as well.
50p out of your pocket, get over to the Aviation Society store and buy yourself some memorabilia.
What are they selling for 50p? Everything, or?
I'm not sure.
Saying there's some, like, something going on for 50p. If someone's 50p, I'll have it. Don't care what it is.
The next bit of news comes in UKAviation.news. Is Ryanair seeing 45% higher traffic than the same period last year. Now, some of you may think, well, obviously because we were in a lockdown, but actually this period last year was still quite busy.
It was.
So it is actually good to see they are benefiting from that increase as well.
45%, that's huge.
Yeah. So obviously some of that does put it down to obviously things opening back up again, but like I say, it wasn't that bad this time last year either.
No, it wasn't that bad at all. If you look at the streams back in August last year, it wasn't bad at all. So for a 45% increase on that, that's pretty big.
It certainly is.
It's great to see. I know Ryanair really have been busy.
And I've said before, Ryanair really kept the airport busy for us as well.
Yeah.
So it's great to see just regular flights, and it really kind of gave us a new appreciation of the low-cost carriers when things were getting a bit quieter at the airport. It was the low-cost carriers that were constantly moving and keeping things entertaining for us here on the channel.
Yes. Previously as well, Flybe would have been occupying that with the Dash 8s.
Yes.
Feels like a lifetime ago that we were seeing them.
But I think there is still hope for them to come back. I know there's things happening behind the scenes there, and we do see regular news updates about the progress of that. So I am still keeping my fingers crossed for a Flybe return at some point. Whether or not that is to Manchester, I don't know, but we would really hope so. It'd be great to see them Dash 8s again, 100%.
Yes. They do have an aircraft registered to them at the moment, don't they? Is it a Dash 8 or is it an Embraer? I can't remember.
I think it was a Dash, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. Someone in the chat will know.
EasyJet, Ryanair are trying to capitalise on markets that otherwise previously existed.
Great airline though, Flybe, really good. It's such a shame, like they had to go out like they did.
Yeah.
But you know, if they couldn't survive, then imagine this last year.
There you go, Jet2 holidays on the taxi pass.
The one taxi class now, as you can see quite clearly on the side, is the Jet2 holidays, package holidays you can trust colour scheme. The other colour scheme, I don't think we've seen yesterday, the corporate scheme, is silver and red. And no doubt we'll see one of those examples a bit later on this afternoon.
And next thing we've got the Eastern Airways ATR as well, from Southampton.
And just about to touch down, we have Eastern Airways Flight 3804, an ATR 72 Series 600 aircraft from Southampton.
But I think as a result of Flybe's departure, we have seen a diverse mix of other regional airlines showing up at Manchester. Obviously, Eastern here, one of them. Logan Air is another one we're seeing, very, very popular here at Manchester. Logan Air is.
Yeah.
Urini as well. And Blue Island, all airlines are regional, and we see very often here at Manchester. And obviously other routes that Flybe previously occupied, such as I think the most busy one out of Manchester was Manchester to Belfast City, which has now been picked up by Aer Lingus. Previously was run by Stobart Air. Obviously they went under as well. So now it's Aer Lingus running that route with the A320s.
Now listen to this great sound on these ATRs.
It's always the same aircraft they use at Manchester. Golf India Alpha Charlie Yankee on the registration there. The ATR 72.
Have a good holiday vision thing. Off to Spain. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Oh, legend.
Have a great time, mate.
Have a good time.
Back to back here. We've got an EasyJet on the way in as well. Looks like a Neo.
Formerly a Flybe destination. Flybe operated about 4 flights a day down to Southampton. The airline barely started the service last year before the pandemic struck.
We bring some live data in from planefinder.net supporting the stream today, and that's showing an inbound from Malta Airport on the A321neo.
Very big aircraft at all, airline at all.
A321?
The 2 largest aircraft they have.
Sorry, the A320.
Oh, right. I know they do have an A321 in their fleet, EasyJet. Never seen it though.
Aircraft are smaller 29-seat Jetstream 41s.
It's in a Neo special livery as well. Let's get them Neo emotes in the chat, shall we?
Just compare how quiet that particular aircraft that just landed.
It's quiet, that isn't it, compared to the ATR?
So quiet.
The new aircraft to the previous ATR.
It's like when you walk out of a nightclub and your ears are just ringing and you can't hear anything.
Yeah, it makes me wonder, like, obviously as aviation goes more down this route of quieter aircraft, as a channel we're going to need to work out a way of extracting some sort of noise out of these things.
Yeah.
How we do that, I'm not sure, but
as long as there's 330s and 777s knocking about, we should be alright.
Or just give us Pratt & Whitney's on everything, we'll take that.
That's a good shout, yeah. That was another question we were asking with the A321 Neo is ordered by Jet2. I wonder what engines they'll load them with.
Yeah.
Because with the A321 Neos, they can either be loaded with the CFM engines, as this EasyJet is here, LEAP engines, or Pratt & Whitney engines, as you see on the Lufthansa's, for example, and the Turkish 321s, Neos. And I think British Airways have them on some aircraft as well. I could be wrong there, though.
I think the CFM's kind of like the standard choice, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It seems to be the most popular. But someone was saying that it's usually Pratt & Whitney's used over in the States and the Americas, basically,
right?
More commonly. Whereas here in Europe, they use the CFMs a little bit more. But we will say the Pratt & Whitneys are definitely superior in terms of sound. That is. I don't know what the actual difference is in terms of efficiency and things like that.
But happy birthday, Ethan.
Just about half an hour left until the A380 departs, ladies and gents. Give the stream a share. And make sure you hit that like button as well, of course, if you haven't already.
Really does help us out, guys. Hope you've enjoyed today's show. About half, we'll obviously wrap the show up when the A380 departs as well.
Next 2 aircraft landing will both be TUA.
But it's been a great show today. Loads of support as well. Thank you, everyone.
Been great.
TUI Max next in.
Actually the largest holiday tourism.
And the Sunwing is apparently on the ILS, according to Matt.
Based in Hanover,
Oh yes.
Germany.
The chat's favourite livery. Amy Doyle, hello to you. And Craig,
welcome Amy, thank you for tuning in.
Welcome, welcome. Good afternoon.
Oh, I've just seen the payment come in on my phone, which means Mrs. Airliners Live has ordered the chips.
She's there. I thought you meant there was going to be like a donation or something. Or a merch order or something. Nice big engines. And there's that whistle. It's a very distinct sound from the reverses on the Maxes. Yeah, Fez. Yeah, so the CFM Leap 1As are the one option you can have, and the Pratt & Whitney 1100Gs are the other option. So I was asking, I wonder which option they're going to go for with the Jet 2s with their order. I don't know if
I don't think we got much chance of Pratt & Whitney's, but we'll cross our fingers for them.
That'd be amazing.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Pratt & Whitney's
all day long.
But talking of Jet 2, next in we've got their A321.
Oh, there you go. The one and only at the moment. Is that this aircraft on approach now?
I think so, yeah.
And then I'm assuming that's going to be followed by the Sunwing.
Sorry, the Sunwing's in first, and then the 21 I think is after.
There you go, chat. Your favourite livery. The TUI with the EasyJet sail.
I don't think it looks bad, this. Everyone goes nuts about this livery.
Everyone bashes
like
it. I'm still like very unsure about it. It's a strange one. It's a strange one.
Chips ordered, now waiting, she says in the chat. Good news.
Sunwing. We're going to cut back to that though as we have a look at this. TUI Max taxiing past. Crinkle cut engines, as Liz calls them. You're saying, do you reckon they serve crinkle cut chips on board?
Just looking down, we have the TUI 52787.
One of the most standout features on the aircraft, if you're trying to look between the two. As we cut away to this Sunwing, we'll show you the difference there, obviously with the engines not having the... Andy's gone right past it. There it is. You don't see the chevrons on the back there, just straight.
Yep. The engines are a bit smaller as well. And squashed as well, not round. There's Matt in the chat, he doesn't like it.
Mentioned TUI are the largest tourism company in the world. That's Hanover in Germany. The airline's actually split into 5 divisions and it operates out of 5 countries. The UK side, TUI, is the largest of the airlines, but we also have a TUI operation in Germany.
And this next aircraft arriving, I'm assuming, is the Jet 2 A321.
Belgium.
There it is.
Certainly looks like it. Currently the only Airbus in the Jet 2 fleet in operation at the moment.
Sometimes they do lease the 330 tankers, but obviously with demand this year that hasn't happened.
Yeah. Yeah, do you remember them? They're just all white body with a Jet 2 sticker on the side.
Yeah.
Matt Smith in the chat, apparently he's flown on one before.
Jet 2 again, just landing.
So they were pretty basic inside. Doesn't surprise me.
Huge order for Airbus 321 Neos. They currently operate just one Airbus aircraft in their fleet of 85 aircraft, and this is the aircraft that's landing in front of you at the moment.
It's a bit strange seeing a Jet 2 on an Airbus.
We're due to operate 6 of this aircraft at the start of summer last year. This was the first one that was delivered or leased. Needless to say, this stopped.
I was about to say it would be like seeing an EasyJet on a Boeing, but that has happened.
Yeah.
So at the moment, this is the only Airbus aircraft that you will see in Jet 2 colours.
Back when you used to, the seats on EasyJet used to be first come, first serve. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, right.
So you used to like... So I don't know why they don't do this anymore. Maybe it was just causing arguments, but On EasyJet, they used to, I think you could reserve your seats, but most people didn't do that because you could just show up early and then you could pick your seat as you get on board. You wouldn't have an allocated seats basically. You just have like a blank seat number and sit wherever you want. And people used to always show up early as well, so it meant the flight times were really good. So people would be there on time, wouldn't have to wait around for passengers.
Yeah.
Made sense, really. But I think maybe more people reserve seats when they're given random seat allocations. Maybe that's why.
Hey Terry, thank you for tuning in. Nice to see it busy. It certainly is, mate.
It's lovely here. The RVP is plenty busy. The sun's out. And there's plenty of planes. Including the King of the Sky is currently in at Manchester at the moment.
We are waiting for that to depart on today's stream, ladies and gents. We've also got the the Qatar triple on the way, which was delayed as well.
Yep.
So we're hoping that'll kind of happen at a similar time to each other, and we can bring you both of those to wrap the show up today around 2 p.m. But it's been a great show today. The big show, our flagship show from Airliners Live. Quick yay or nay in the chat, guys, if you are enjoying the flagship show. It is something we've put a lot of work into, and we're really proud of the integrations that we've got as well. Just as Mrs. Airliners Live, let's get the chip emotes in the chat, has just arrived. I will BRB, ladies and gentlemen.
Lovely, long A321 there. The only Airbus in their fleet.
And the other place to find out information about the Runway Visitor Park and Manchester Airport in general is the Aviation Society's page on Facebook. The Aviation Society Manchester. Again, the Aviation Society publishes on a daily basis photographs of interesting movements on that particular day. With a bit of comment about them.
Wonderful.
Pictures of aircraft over the years.
Jet2 A321. Who in the chat has flown with Jet2? And how did you find it?
Which have been supplied by our own members.
If anyone in the chat's flown with Jet2, let us know where you flew to and how it was. Thank you very much. Best time of the day.
Chip o'clock.
Chip o'clock, yeah. Mrs. Airliners Live just delivering a package for me.
Gonna show them off on stream. Here he is. We'll show Mr. Brownbill with his chip delivery. Better be a bit careful. He'll tip them all off the balcony. But there we go. RVP chips.
It's raining chips down here.
So while we got a bit of break in the traffic, ladies and gentlemen, grab yourselves a drink. We'll mute our mics for now and just have a little bit to eat. And obviously we'll bring you any aviation as it happens, but our mics will be muted just for the next few minutes while we have a little bit of lunch, guys. Amy, thank you very much. We've just seen your message in the chat. If you give it till after the stream, just 'cause I think they'll melt by the time we get around to it. But yeah, come over when we finish on the stream. That'd be great. Awesome, thanks. Yeah, E. Peterson, I do need to stop on the way home, actually. You've just reminded me. Grab some Henry Westerns. I have ran out. So thanks for the reminder, dude. We are going to be streaming till about 2 p.m. today, roughly. We're just going to be waiting for the A380 movement and the Qatar triple arrival. So we'll keep you up to date on that. Hopefully the 380 goes out on time. Oh, nice. Triple 30 minutes out. Perfect. Perfect timing. Cheers, guys. If you're just tuning in, we're just on our weekly chip break. We will be back with you in a couple of minutes' time. Of course, we'll bring you any movements that happen during that as well. And ladies and gents, I'll get them bing bongs in the chat for Mr. E. Peterson with a $20 super chat to go towards the bevy. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate the support. Great to see you in the chat again. Yeah, so here's a hum on the external microphone. Apologies, guys. It's not something I'm really going to spend time to fix today. We are still here in the aircraft, so that'll be something we'll look at after the stream, I think. But I think Brown Bill looks like he's back in business now, so he's back live. There he is.
How's it going?
How did you think? What do you think of them, son? Good.
Very
Not
nice.
bad, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Nice Sunday chip day.
So just carrying on from the Jet 2 discussion from before, I asked the chat if anyone's flown on Jet 2 and what their experience was like. Ryan Ellis saying he's found them to be great. Flew on Jet 2 to Palma, Lanzarote and Tenerife.
Okay.
Owen Flemo saying Jet 2 are great to fly with. Flown to Turkey many times on the 73s, 75s and the A330s.
Nice.
There you go. So there you go. Owen's been on board the air tankers.
I can't hear a hum.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet to be fair. I think it's probably louder on our to us. Once it's been like compressed and all that on the encoder, it's probably not as noticeable. But yeah, thank you, E. Peterson, for the super chat once again.
Thank you, mate.
Not messing around today at all. We got another aircraft on approach as well. Loving this shirt as well.
Yes. A350 design, ladies and gentlemen, brand new to the merchandise store, available to purchase now.
Yes, airlinerslive.com/shop is where you'll find all our merchandise. All the profits go to help out the channel, all the upgrades and running costs. And then, of course, you end up with an awesome A350 design t-shirt, which I think is the best you can find for the A350. I'm very proud to have one. And the purple one is very nice. I'm going to wear it far too much like I do most of the Airliners Live merch.
Yeah.
It's like the hoodies, isn't it? All winter I just wore the same hoodie.
I think for this winter I'm going to order some oversized hoodies as well, you know, just for lounging around in the house and stuff.
And then eventually you'll fit into them properly after the
after Christmas dinner.
After Christmas, yeah. It'll be irregular. Yeah, I wouldn't fancy another 747 Queen of the Skies one. Maybe we should do an A380 special, since that is an iconic aircraft here on the channel.
Yeah, 100%.
But obviously the A350 is got the centre spot at the moment. Get yours now.
This is Airliners Live, wafting her hands around. What are you doing?
I'm telling you to turn me back up.
Oh, right.
Talking about merch. Like I said it to Matt ages ago. We need some of the zip-up hoodies.
Okay, yes,
yeah.
we
Zip
do.
jacket hoodies, like just to give a bit of variation.
We'll
Because
have a look.
when you get really, if you're wearing a hoodie, you get like really hot super quick. But if you've got a zip-up one, it's just a bit more.
Yeah, it's a good idea actually. Yeah, we'll look at those.
Yeah.
Terry Campbell with a $10 super chat. Bing bong, ladies and gents. Get them bing bongs in there. For Terry supporting the channel. The super chat's starting again. Thank you guys, really do appreciate the support today. We did have quite a long train built up earlier on.
Yes.
But the train has just pulled out of the station. We're now rolling again with those two donations coming in from E. Peterson and Terry Campbell. Thank you for the support, guys. Don't forget, if you are enjoying the channel and you want to become a regular supporter, become a VIP by clicking the dollar symbol, then clicking join. It will help us become part-time by the end of the year on the channel, and we can bring you a lot more content, guys.
Legends. Thank you so much, guys.
Two operators on the
One last push as we go into the last 20 minutes of the show. The big Airliners Live flagship show. Next week we'll be not doing the big show. We've got, I think we've got other plans next weekend, haven't we? So obviously that'll do for the big show for a couple of weeks. We'll be back on the midweek show, probably streaming from Southside for a change, if they're on 05s, that is. And I think G Liz and I think Matt might be joining on that as well. So just enjoying the sunshine before it all goes away.
Yeah. And Kevin saying this is the best plane channel by far, and he says in the chat.
Oh.
You know what, Kevin? That's going up on screen, mate. There you go.
You know, we haven't done for a while. Maybe it's probably too late for that, but pinned comment. Thought about this before.
Yeah, it's just with the chat so small on the phones, it just takes over. That's
yeah.
Change and the aircraft may start coming in from our right terminals. The next aircraft to land is a Ryanair, which I can just see now. It's certainly landing this way. The aircraft behind that, which is a British Airways.
It came in very quick, this Ryanair. As you've seen, it used a lot of runway to stop.
No particular reason.
Just as we welcome Toth Joseph to Premium Economy. Thank you very much, mate. Welcome to the channel. Let's get some bing bongs in the chat there as well, guys. Hope I pronounced your name correctly.
Yeah, let us know.
Gotta go, folks. My Sunday dinner is screaming my name out. Have a glorious day. Catch you next week. Imports for tomorrow night, but not on holiday at work. Boo-hoo, he says Neil. Have a great week, Neil. Thank you very much for tuning in today, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, Sunday dinner. I mean, Sunday ritual for me is just be at the airport, isn't it? Like that's just, and then work after that.
Just be aware, ladies and gentlemen, that next weekend we may not have a show.
Yeah.
Just due to a couple of commitments we've got here on the channel. So next weekend we may not be live, guys, so just bear that in mind.
Yeah, but we will be live for the midweek show, so do not worry.
Yes.
You'll get your fix of airliners live nonetheless.
Rabi, appreciate you tuning in from Bangladesh, but please don't spam the channel, dude. Just put your message in once, please. But welcome, thank you for tuning in.
There's a lot of mods in the chat now, so best behaviour, because you will just get immediately tackled by one of our very on the ball moderators. Got a Ryanair coming in next, it looks like. Or is that Ryanair? It's hard to tell. It looks like it. We'll find out as it gets closer.
Yeah, it is. Let's have a look at the information on that then. So that's on its way in from Naples.
Nice. And if anyone's at the airport next Monday, as in a week on tomorrow, get a photo of me. I think I'm departing. Oh no, I'm not even.
No, you're at Liverpool,
it's at
mate.
Liverpool.
Honestly, you're going to drive to Manchester. I bet you that you're going to forget.
The amount of times I've started preparing a Manchester flight, like whether it's the parking situation or what side of the plane to sit on, and halfway through I go, hang on, I'm not even going to Manchester, I go to Liverpool. Be flying out of Liverpool Airport, guys. I apologise for that. If anyone's spotting at Liverpool Airport on Monday, though, which I don't know what the spotting community is like there in terms of size, but a photo of me would be cool.
Yep, definitely. So we will have some more 4K flight footage coming to you guys as well from Andy's next flight.
Yes, need to reserve the seat for that still. Need to get a nice far forward one. I'll still be on the right hand side of the plane though, because I want to get that Barcelona approach, you know.
Yeah, and depending what runway you take off from Liverpool, you may see Manchester out the wing as well.
See my house.
And here's one I'm going to have to work out.
Here we go.
Luke Vankerbergen, welcome to business class, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get some bing bongs in the chat for Luke. Hope I pronounced your surname well there, mate. Let me know in the chat. And thank you very much. Welcome to business class VIP. Really appreciate that. And John Hughes with a 449 super chat saying, excellent show once again. Can't wait to fly the A380 in 2 weeks.
Oh, John.
John, get in touch with us, John. We need to have a chat.
I'm very jealous as well. I've been eyeing up flights to Dubai. It's a little bit out of budget for me, but maybe one day. I was mentioning on Wednesday that there's a guy I work with who's flying to Dubai in April, and he was saying it's like you got it mega cheap. And I was like, how did you get it so cheap? Because I really want to fly on the 380, but he's actually going with BA from Heathrow to Dubai, so that's how he's managed it.
Ah, okay.
It's a little bit cheaper than Emirates. But I want to fly on the 380 though. I wouldn't want to go on BA. I'd want to go on Emirates. It's just part of the package, isn't it? You know, flying out of Manchester on an A380. You've got to do it, haven't you? Especially when the A380 is not going to be around forever. Ryanair 737 just arriving there.
And congratulations, Laurie, on that good news there. Well done. Becoming a grandmother.
Congratulations.
And Luke saying greetings from right beside Brussels Airport. Pronunciation was perfect. There you go.
Nice.
Smashed it.
Area, which is the normal area that aircraft would circle under normal times when the airport is very, very busy with arrivals. But it's certainly not.
I'm awful at pronouncing names. Awful.
That's why Steve and I were speculating that we might have been doing that while we prepared to change.
Yeah, we've kind of seen that on the old whiteboard announcements.
Yeah.
When he's been reading the names out.
Listen, Liz's handwriting doesn't help. I'll put that out there. But Owen's saying that BA fly the A380 from Heathrow to Dubai. That is true. Are they? I mean, I suppose it depends when they're going to start flying them again, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've got my eyes set on Emirates. Okay, Emirates A380, because it's been such a centerpiece of the channel over the last few years. To be able to fly on board it would be surreal.
Jake Jackson says he's going to become a granddad. He found out yesterday. Congratulations, Jake.
Congratulations.
Well done, mate.
Beautiful blue aircraft here. Very clean Embraer.
BA shuttle service from Jersey is inbound. An Embraer 190 now on approach.
Andy can't say my name right, so God help anyone else. Listen, I can say Lee Davis fine. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely from Jersey, mate. Stephen.
Scappy's the one that I messed up the most. Utter butchering live on stream. November they start flying. Nice one, Owen. I didn't know that. Wow, maybe we should just go with BA then. I mean, an A380 is an A380, right? But it's just going out of Manchester, isn't it? That's the
yeah, you want to
special.
You want to do the 380 out of Manchester, definitely.
Yeah, and then back into Manchester as well. Like that'd be awesome. I think that'd be worth the extra £100 or whatever it is. To me.
Can we reach 1,000 likes saying Mod Loopy in the chat?
What are we on at the moment?
Mine doesn't update. Mine still says we're on 44.
I know.
So
you have to like close the stream and reopen it.
Right.
Unless we are on 44.
British Airways arrival from Jersey. This particular aircraft has started its day at Southampton and has flown Southampton to Jersey.
We all messed Scappies up.
908 we're on now.
Ooh.
Come on, guys, we can hit 1,000 likes easy.
I'm 914.
If you've not liked the channel yet, ladies and gentlemen, click down below, click like.
The colours of British Airways. It's actually operated by BA
924.
which is a subsidiary.
Nice. How come yours updates so much?
She's on the laptop.
This aircraft,
Ah.
this type of aircraft, the BA City Fly operation, is usually operating out of London City Airport.
We need to get a counter on the screen, though, like a live counter.
Yeah.
This type of aircraft.
I can't hear myself through this mic, which is really weird.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can as well.
The type of BA aircraft in Heathrow or Gatwick.
Might because it's windy.
Yeah.
It's pretty windy at the moment.
The aircraft is
Hey, Sean.
Looks great on the
Popping a wheelie.
Embraer's done it, the BA livery.
Yeah, looks great.
Alright, Charlene. If you are watching on a phone, guys, and you want to click like, just click the little back arrow so that or the cross in the top right so that it hides the chat. Then click the thumbs up, then click live chat again, and you'll be back in business.
Easy.
Easy clap.
Hello, Charles. Good morning to you. Yeah, it does look really smart, that actually, that Embraer. Looks really good.
Nice and clean, doesn't it?
Yeah.
and almost completely run the star. Got a good run into the airport. Really good experience. As the aircraft taxis past, you can see the back of it, the registration. Golf, Lima, Charlie, Yankee, Romeo. The Golf dash at the beginning, G dash, indicates that particular aircraft was registered in the United Kingdom. Different countries have different initial letters. The KLM is just taking off. Registration on that particular aircraft would begin with a P8 Papa Hotel.
Oh, nice couple of movements there.
It was registered in the Netherlands.
Indeed.
Plenty of books in the aviation shop, which list all the registrations of all the aircraft. Why not sort of spend a couple of minutes over there, have a look round.
15 more likes needed apparently. Wow, we smashed that, didn't we?
Of course. You know it makes sense.
You guys in the chat were not messing around there.
994, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
There's got to be 6 more of you who haven't clicked like in the chat.
Charlotte, have you liked the stream yet?
She's asking what we're counting for, so probably not.
How many more planes we got to see before we let Andy come home?
994.
There we go, ladies and gents. We have hit 1,000 likes on today's stream. Woohoo!
Nice.
Adrian Doran in the chat, keeping us up to date the whole way through. Thank you, mate.
Nice one, Adrian.
And he's just come in there saying, "We done it, guys. We done it, guys."
Well done. Give yourself a clap for that one, ladies and gents in the chat.
Let's get them 10 out of 10s in the chat, guys. Well done. Thank you, everyone.
I just did. Maybe Charles was number 1,000.
Any news on the 380, ladies and gents?
Yeah, should be due out any minute now.
Not seeing her on the Pinger yet, but we can see a Dreamliner on its way out.
Ooh, what's that? Etihad.
Thomas Cook. Sorry, not Thomas.
Thomas Cook.
Tui.
Thomas Cook at Dreamliner. Tui. Not.
Qatar's 18 minutes out.
And they have the Etihad. I don't know if we'll see it going out. I mean, it usually goes out before Emirates. The Etihad choose Italy.
Yep.
The Spaghetti Had, as we call it.
Spaghetti.
Sorry, I just thought of that one then.
That's the best one.
That's its new name. That's Spaghetti Had.
That's the best one.
Quite proud of that one.
That's a good one,
that. Is that Ryanair going out, or is that?
Yeah, he's going out. Yeah.
He's just starting his engines. Saying that though, that's Terminal 3 down there. There is an aircraft coming in anyway. Sweaty Had.
No, it's 1 million likes, Welshie.
Jet 2 are the third largest scheduled airline in the UK in terms of passenger carriage, behind EasyJet and
Jet 2 Holidays 737 inbound next.
just over 14.5 million passengers in 2019.
Charles saying pack it in. Okay.
And that's from Alicante today. Lovely jubbly.
I'm just holding for the aircraft to arrive down the end of the runway is Ryanair's flight 2242, which is on its way to Bologna.
And we are live from the Aviation Society commentary tower, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice bunch of guys and a fantastic community as well. We would recommend you head over to their Facebook page and just click like, ladies and gents, as they show loads of great information, pictures from the history of Manchester Airport. So we'll share the links in the chat. Please head over and click like on that for us.
I think Lee Davies just pointed out that, is this it? The Man City Etihad flying overhead.
Ah, okay, very nice.
That's currently overhead. It's very hard to see though, and it is a blue plane. So maybe that's it. That'd be pretty cool if it was.
No problem, Donald. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in.
In 2002, the name Jet 2 was created.
Apparently this week is meant to be really good for, especially Tuesday night, is good for stargazing here in the UK.
Oh, right.
Moon's going to be in a good shift, as well as the sky's looking quite clear. And I think we're going to have the Milky Way visible as well, if you're in an area with low light pollution. So go out and get some photos. If you've got a camera and you can change the exposure, the shutter speed on it, try and get a long shutter speed photo of the sky on Tuesday night, because it's looking like a good night for stargazing. I haven't done astrophotography for a while now, so if I've got time on Tuesday night, I might nip over to Wales and set up the camera.
I love that, nip over to Wales. You're so lucky.
I was thinking that Tuesday night, I'll have a big get together on top of the Welsh mountains somewhere.
On top of Mulfhammer or the Great Orme or Snowdon or something.
Yeah, it's a good couple of hours from us, that, I'm afraid. Ryanair on the rotation.
Yeah. I'm about 15 minutes away from the border. I mean, when I met you, it only took about 1 hour 20 to get to you guys.
Yeah.
The other month. Over in Snowdonia.
We were like quite in the middle of nowhere though, weren't we?
Yeah.
Etihad pinging.
There we go.
And the Doha service is 13,000 feet. So that'll be with us very shortly.
Yeah, we might as well wrap it up with all these three movements then. Middle East 3.
It's upstairs, mate.
Where are you at Manchester Airport? We are at the Runway Visitor Park, which is a public space you can come and visit, and you get fantastic views of Runway 1. Really good place to get photos, videos, and a good family day out as well. Loads to do here. Is Amy Doyle trying to drop a hint there in the chat?
Thank you very much, Amy, with the 99p super chat. Let's get some bing bongs in the chat for Amy, guys.
With a little ice cream icon next to it as well. She knows.
It's really not showing on my list for some reason. Very strange.
Not because there's just no message. I think it does that. Thank you, Amy. Appreciate it. Yes, it's pretty busy here at the RVP at the moment. It's nice and sunny. I've been in the shade most of the stream, to be fair, so...
Well, at least you not got sunburn then.
Yeah, I could feel it. I feel like my head's got a little bit burnt, but...
Well, probably the worst spot to get burnt, to be fair.
I know. I am quite brown now, though. Like, a lot of people complimenting me in work, saying a little bit jealous.
Look at him, there he is, showing off his tan in his A350 Airliners Live shirt, available from airlinerslive.com. Head over, grab hold of that brand new design, ladies and gentlemen. It does look really good, actually.
I love it.
Seeing it on camera, it looks great.
Not great with the harness on, but trust me, it looks amazing.
Yours looks a different colour to mine. I think it's because you're in the shade.
Yeah.
That's kind of more the colour that it is, guys. I mean, it's very similar to Andy's. I think it's just a different colour science on the two cameras, but that's the colour there. Looks 10 out of 10.
I have some generic HD webcam, and you have a Sony A7.
just a bit of an upgrade.
On you.
Just a bit of an upgrade.
Maybe we can dangle a Sony A7. Maybe we can dangle yours off the balcony somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, sounds great.
Ratchet strap it to the balcony.
No thanks. Here we are, next one.
737 Series 800. But this one's in the corporate colours. This is the silver and red Jet 2 colours.
Ooh, Jet2.com.
Different to the holiday scheme.
Emirates 318 now taxiing. Thank you, Peter.
Already?
Over on Facebook. Appreciate it, mate.
We missed that one. Alright, ladies and gents, the A380 will be due out any moment now.
That's the result of a wheel.
Strap in for this one.
I'm going
to try and get a decent recording as well.
At about 150 miles an hour.
Of the King.
The wheel must accelerate to the landing speed very quickly, and during that acceleration there's a short time when the tyre is skidding, and it's that little skid that produces the smoke. I don't know whether you can see it on that.
Did we record that Etihad arrival? in 4K?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Or, well, 1080.
We've had an email off the captain.
Nice. Great job, by the way, Mr. Captain. Or Mrs.
We've lost sound to you all. You definitely shouldn't have done, guys. I can see it outputting on my end.
Give it a quick listen on your phone or whatever.
No, sound's there, guys. Sound is there.
Yeah, there you go.
Guitar 7 minutes out.
I've lost the comments. There it is. Holden Falcon saying a big hello from New Zealand.
Welcome.
Awesome camera work. Good job. Yes.
Oh, sorry, I misread your message. We've got 7600 on Flight Radar 24. General Aviation aircraft at 4,000 feet has lost radio with ATC. That was what the message was regarding that.
Ah. Huh.
Look, aircraft tyres operate at much higher pressures than those on your car. An aircraft tyre would normally be about 200
Yeah, people in the chat just clarifying that the sound is good.
Your car's probably 36, 38 psi. Yeah, so much higher sort of tyre pressures.
Hope you've enjoyed the show today. I've really enjoyed today's show, actually. It's been really good.
Yeah, it's been a good show. Little issue with the microphone, but apart from that, everything working well.
Yeah, we learn and we move.
You have to be very careful when you're working with
what have we got here? Air George tuning in. Big welcome to you. Thank you very much for watching.
So for next time, we'll sort it early this week, but the new T-shirt sizes, we'll get them sorted as well.
Can you add that to the list, Mrs. Airliner's wife?
Yeah.
Just note take.
Just plus size shirt stock. We'll know what it is.
And the hoodies.
And the hoodies as well, yeah. We'll sort that out.
With it getting a bit colder, new hoodie designs would be fantastic.
Yeah,
zip hoodies.
Yeah, we need
can
to
look
have
at
a think
hats
about
and beanies and stuff as well, guys.
Maybe just a zip hoodie with the logo one would be nice, you know.
That's what I said to Matt.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, just like a small logo, like on the breast corner or something.
Yeah, I'd love that actually.
Is that what you're after, guys? Would you like a just an Airliners Live logo zip hoodie? Is that kind of the vibe that we're thinking? Because I know a few of you have asked for the zip hoodies now in the chat. Chunky hoodies, says Charlene. Yeah, I'm having one of them as well.
And me. Chunky hoodie. I mean, you could do a couple of different designs. One like with the logo on the corner, like for people who want it just a bit understated. And then maybe one on the back of the jacket. Would that work?
Like Karate Kid.
A bit big.
Fair enough.
Danielson.
Huge red circle on your back.
No, I don't know what you're thinking that, but like just something like like a black and white.
Yeah, or the text or something.
Design. Yeah, just something.
We can work something out. Steve Donnelly saying good morning from Calgary, Canada. I'm a new subscriber, loving your channel already. Steve Donnelly, a huge welcome to you. Thank you very much.
VIP hoodie. Yeah, I've considered doing VIP only merch, but I mean, it's quite hard to find the demand anyway. But
yeah, the demand for merch is quite low as it is.
So
segregating the merchandise out would kind of cost quite a lot of money. But
it would be cool to have a VIP exclusive merch range, though. Like.
Yeah.
We'll definitely have a think about it.
How we can do it.
Yeah.
But we do have plenty of the Runway tags still in stock as well, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Which are the fantastic key rings that replicate the Manchester runways. So have a look on the shop at those as well. There's quite a few different things going on. But enough sales talk, ladies and gentlemen, because we've got a couple of big movements happening in the next few minutes.
Airliners Live crop tops.
Crops on. Airliners Live boob tubes, undies.
Hey, undies wouldn't be a bad one. What was one Charlie wanted was socks, wasn't it?
Socks he always wanted, didn't he? I tell you what, on Nike's website, you can personalise your shoes. I nearly ordered myself a pair of Airliners Live shoes the other day.
Cool. Yeah.
It's their similar design, but you can write like Airliners Live on it, which is pretty cool.
We got to reach out and get some like partnership going.
Yeah. Imagine that, Airliners Live, sponsored by Nike.
Airliners Live X Nike. That would be good.
That's sad news about Sarah Harding. From Girls Aloud, she's died.
Has she?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, another cancer one.
That's sad.
It is, isn't it? She's only 39.
What a waste.
I know, it is. Just makes you think, doesn't it?
That's sad.
Well, I'm sure I've just seen a message that he used to know her dad or something.
Oh, right.
Unless I've completely mixed that up.
Yeah, that's a good
Chat's
idea,
going really
William.
fast.
The Neo design as well for the zip hoodies would work, definitely. Yeah, the small Neo design. Yeah, good shout, Will.
Love it. Get me on
And back
that.
to the Aviation. There's the Ryanair
It's going on very long.
floating this one down the runway. There he goes.
Hey, there
He's
you go.
got it down in the end.
We're going to use
Ground effects coming in there as he went over the hump of the runway. The noise then, I thought he was going around.
Yeah, I thought he was as well for a moment. Probably not going to vacate directly ahead of us.
Quite far down the runway.
Yeah, so the stopping time's quite distance there, but we think that's probably due to the wind or lack of.
Yeah, wind's been a bit of a pest today.
Yeah.
You've seen the Etihad coming in early with a real challenging approach. So
That's one of Ryanair's newer aircraft, 3 years old.
the A380 is still at the gate. I can still see the wing to my left of it.
Okay.
Yeah, the hoodies will need to be worn soon, sadly.
Yeah, it is getting towards that time.
Absolute god tier combo when you have long johns on and a hoodie over that. You are unstoppable when you have that combo. We need some airliners live long johns.
Who are you going to show them to?
That was it. All them many streams from Southside in the freezing cold.
Still sell the beanies?
No, we don't.
Because I found yours yesterday.
Ah,
Yeah, Jen found my Airliners Live beanie hat, so
nice.
looking forward to wearing that.
OG for the winter.
There we go, Ryanair on the roll as well.
Double trouble. Photo bomb.
Eastern ATR on the taxi out as well, it looks like.
What is going on with the Middle East 3 today?
Quite late, aren't we now?
Is it going to be another 5:30 departure, or yesterday apparently it was an overnight?
Qatar is short, 3,000 feet, so not
Nice.
longer before we see him now.
Be visual soon. Triple F.
And then we're just waiting for the mighty 380 to depart to finish today's show, ladies and gentlemen. A huge thank you for everyone tuning in today. It's been a fantastic show, but here we are. Let's focus on this.
Spaghetti had. Yeah, there's the wing of the A380 there. You can just see it behind that overhang there.
You can just see it starting its taxi to the runway, just behind the white signature building to your left.
I'll record this as well.
Etihad, Emirates and Qatar are very often referred to as the Middle East 3, the ME3, ME3. They're the three big major players in that region. And there's the Etihad now in the Choose Italy library. We had a very good view of that when it taxied past us earlier. The aircraft's actually painted to celebrate.
Just hit 1,000 concurrent viewers on YouTube again.
Amazing. Just in time.
Yes. Got a jam-packed end to the show.
The Alto Bridge, all painted on the back of the aircraft.
If you're loving the show today, feel free to send in a super chat, show your support to the channel, or become a member and get loads of fantastic benefits from doing so. You can do all that by hitting the dollar symbol and then pressing super chat or join. If you do press the dollar symbol and then press join, you can see all the different tiers that you can sign up for and all the fantastic benefits you'll get from them. Along with a big shout out on stream, of course.
Yeah, definitely.
Plenty of sign ups today.
Thank you, everyone.
Flight 3805 to Southampton.
It's already off.
ATR 72 Series 600.
Watch it just jump off the runway now.
Hey.
Hey.
Smartish because the Qatar Airways 777 not too far behind.
long flight down to Southampton.
Has anyone seen
Qatar short final? Sorry, John.
Someone's asking how they can support the channel.
Yep, just follow the links in the chat, Steve. If you click the stream elements link there, which is youtube.com/airlinerslive/join, that's the way to do it, mate. And here we are. 777 just about to touch down. Enjoy this, guys.
It's only a 55-minute flight. Then flew back again. Had 3 hours on the ground and then left Doha at 8:10 this morning. Qatari time.
They might just be clear of the Etihad as well.
The largest aircraft we had operating into Manchester up until Wednesday when the A380 returned. I particularly really like the 777. It's a nice aircraft, this. Especially Qatar calls.
Yeah, very nice aircraft to fly on. Probably the world's biggest in terms of numbers, or most popular twin jet aircraft wide body there is. That's a nice gentle landing there.
Very quiet reverse on that.
And just on top of the aircraft, just above the queue of Qatar, you can see a small bump.
Extremely quiet.
That's an addition of
Yeah.
that will be put on later.
Is that quiet? I was wondering if the microphone was working. So.
You'll definitely hear it when it taxis past, though.
On the tail of the aircraft, see something.
It's going to be literally meters away from the microphone.
Thank you for the £2 Super Chat XP. No, we're not performing Monkey Sunshine, but thank you very much for the £2 Super Chat. Appreciate it. Please just try and keep the donation messages on topic though, dude.
Yep.
Capable when full. Will be full today.
It's the closest microphone you'll ever get to live aviation action when a taxi's past in a moment. We've also got the Etihad taxiing to the start of the runway still. And the Emirates hasn't moved yet. That's concerning.
Time to go home. It's a good deal to that, I really do.
Yeah, still not seen the Emirates on the departure data either, I'm afraid, which is a shame.
Let's see. Hopefully not too late.
Do have some orange there.
Oof. Qatar triple.
Right, boys and girls, we're going to try and get a pilot wave. The Emirates that landed gave us a pilot wave. The Etihad gave us a pilot wave. Qatar are normally very good. So, just give it a couple of moments. Nearly here. We'll wave furiously and see if we can get...
we're at the Runway Visitor Park, Rachel, at the moment. Thanks for tuning in.
Okay, start waving. Let's just see if we can wave back. And in fact he is, yes he's waving. That's all of the three Middle Eastern airlines have given us a wave today. Excellent.
Friendly pilots on board giving us a wave there.
You've only got one off the Qatar Airways. Keep on the friendly apartment.
Qatar flying the 777 300 ER today into Manchester. Massive aircraft, this 777. Looking great in the sunlight as well.
Oh yeah, looks fantastic. Okay, I'm going to leave the microphone up. I'm going to grab a picture for this captain as well, so BRB guys.
Yep, we've got a BizJet just coming in as well. Is that a 330? No, it's a 777. A Boeing 777-300 ER.
Not every flight you see with Qatar Airways at the moment though has passengers on. Some of the flights
No, it's an A321.
And while we're watching the Qatar, we've had another executive jet arrival. This time it's Gulfstream G200 Galaxy. Looks like a nice one. Nice colours on that.
Lovely colour, that. Is it like a purple? Or is it just like really dark blue, I think?
I think it's like a really dark blue, but it does kind of have like a purple tinge to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
Sun.
Very smart looking. Ooh. I like that noise. Does anyone know where this has come from? Is it Ronaldo? Look at this. It's gorgeous. I love the colour on that. I want a car that's that colour. That's really nice.
I get a custom paint job.
Yeah. Look at the tail as well. Really nice. Just like spending time to look at it with my own eyes, like so good. Etihad rolling, spaghetti had, as we call it.
So we have the Qatar arriving from Abu Dhabi. From Doha, I beg your pardon. We have the Etihad departing to Abu Dhabi.
There goes the Etihad. They got another aircraft approaching now as well. What have we got? What have we got? Emirates now pinging, according to Matt in the chat. Cheers, Matt. Nice one. Are they landing on 23 right? Yes, 23 right today. There's a runway in use. Runway 1. Easterlies. Sorry, westerlies it is.
The 80 is on the push.
Nice. What's this touching down actually?
Emirates A380 for its return flight to Dubai.
Next in is
Brussels?
a A319 Lufthansa from Frankfurt.
Lufthansa, okay.
938, an Airbus A319 Series 100.
I was close. Trying to work out what it was based on the livery. The Emirates A380 is on the pushback. Kept us waiting a little bit. Fashionably late.
Looking great in the colour scheme as well, Lufthansa. I must admit I wasn't originally keen on the new Lufthansa livery, but it has grown on me a lot actually.
Yeah, it's very modern business. It makes the old one look very old.
It does.
Do you know what is completely different? The old Etihad livery, do you remember that one?
Yes, I've actually got a picture of that somewhere kicking about. It's like one of the first planes I photographed, and it's yeah, it's not the best picture, but the liveries, it looks like a government livery.
Yeah.
That kind of what it reminds me of.
Yeah. It's complete change in it from what they have now.
No, the old Etihad.
Hey! There's a
Let's
wave.
get them wave emotes in the chat, ladies and gents. Got a great wave off the Lufthansa captain there.
Love that one. Right, what's happening now? Oh, look over here. What could that tail be?
So as the Emirates is about
Cooking on gas now, ladies and gents.
Is it an easy jet?
Just one
Is it a Jet 2?
on the TAS charity stall, memorabilia stall, located just behind
It's a good wave,
the
that.
commentary booth.
It was.
If you could please be so kind as on your way out of the park, or just spend a couple of minutes, walk over there. Everything must go. Everything on the stall is 50 pence.
Everything in the shop there is 50p.
All proceeds go to charity.
I've got a few 50p's in my car.
Should we have a lucky look? What's
Yeah,
going on?
I'm going to have a look.
50p?
I'm going to get something if it's 50p.
Yeah, we will find out.
I can see a few just like...
Could be a good couple of charity donation prizes as well in there, maybe.
That's a good shout, yeah. They're all just like books. There's some calendars maybe, or notebooks, I think. Things like that. If there's anything left when we get there, that is. It's all going pretty quick, isn't it? I suppose the stream's finishing after this, so we're not in a massive rush.
This will be our last departure for today's flagship big show, ladies and gentlemen, from Airliners Live. Let's get some yay or nays in the chat if you've enjoyed the stream today. Hope you are enjoying the new format shows for Airliners Live. We've probably done less than 10 of these, so they are a relatively new addition to the channel, but a huge amount of work's gone into them to make them the best that they can be.
Oh.
Massive shout out to the Aviation Society as well for the filming position.
Look.
Head over to their Facebook page and show your support.
Where's this going? Oh,
he's passing the A380, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he was going
Thought we were on a 05 shift then.
Yeah.
A couple of aircraft there taxiing out.
I wouldn't have been too happy about that, to be honest, because I'm after my 380 departure shot, which I've not had in a while.
Yep.
And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. It really does help out, and you won't miss any future shows. And click like as well, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't done so already. That helps the video out a lot. And if you're new to the channel, a huge welcome to the community. Thank you very much for tuning in. We do appreciate it.
Sound like that was inside the...
I think it was.
It really was.
I thought that was Jen for a moment then.
I think someone was quite curious and they weren't allowed in, so got a bit upset.
Oh.
Someone's not too happy.
We'll have 2 flights returning from Newquay.
I hope so, Cryptics. I hope so, mate. I've not seen any news on it yet, though.
Okay.
No problem, Rachel.
I can just about hear the engine start of the 380.
Just as E. Peterson with another $20 donation comes in saying, I shan't be fashionably late. Thank you very much, E. Peterson. Appreciate the $20 super chat.
Awesome. Thank you very much, dude.
2019.
Legend. The $20 legend himself.
We got Sandra tuning in saying, I'm new to the channel. I've enjoyed what I've seen. Thank you very much, Sandra. Huge welcome to Airliners Live community.
Nice and
Hope
busy.
to see you on another live show very soon. We do stream every week, ladies and gentlemen, usually twice a week. We do a big show on the weekend and then a midweek show. So make sure you follow our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Airliners Live for all of the updates.
Yep.
However, we do tend to update on all our social media now because we can post on YouTube as well. So yeah, look out for a midweek show this week from the guys, ladies and gents.
Yeah, and we post regular clips over on Facebook as well, so feel free to watch them as well. They're usually made up from the live shows.
Yep, our sort of best bits.
Yep.
And ladies and gents, here he is, Mr. Kenko, in the chat, just in time for the A380 departure. Hope you're doing well, Ian. Not sure if you're live. If you are, big welcome to all Ian's viewers tuning in.
That'd be cool. Good shot there with the engine lit up.
Oh, look at that. Stunner.
It's a good angle for that.
It is.
Rapid exit taxiway.
Ryanair on the lineup.
Nice. Let's quickly catch this head on first, and then we'll have a look at the Ryanair. EasyJet A320 CEO.
Now lined up on the runway for the flight across the Shannon.
You certainly did, mate, for the A380. Good timing. Barnett family, thank you very much for tuning in.
And a reminder, if anyone's new to being a member of Airliners Live, get yourself signed up for the Airliners Live VIP Lounge. It's included in the membership.
Complimentary champagne.
Liz, just in time for the livery that makes her feel ill.
Warm bottle of Ribena.
She Liz herself. Oh, here we go.
If you've never had the experience of flying upstairs on the Emirates Airbus,
He's jetting away.
check it out. You have a bar.
Here we go.
A physical bar where you can go and stand and get a drink and have a drink made for you with a seating area. Right at the back upstairs, a bar.
Always baffles me the size of the tail on the 380.
Completely horizontal. Into beds.
It's like a
Kind of like exact,
tower block.
6 foot 2 inches. Very comfortable. Well, the pilot negotiates the taxiway there, as I mentioned before.
Just look at the size of the 380 there.
Is done by sort of a small wheel by the first officer.
Love the shape of the wings as well, how they bow.
The nose wheel and the rear 2 wheels, which sort of turn in the opposite direction to help it get round tight corners.
One of our fellow
In the Orange Expo special livery as well today. There is speculation that they're going to bring the new 50 years livery into Manchester at some point in the next few weeks.
Looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, I need to get down to get a photo or live stream of that. We've not seen it on stream yet.
You know it'll come in the week when you work.
It'll be in the week when I'm working.
It'll be probably where we're here on the midweek show.
Small executive jet just landed. Brazilian legacy.
I was just saying, Martin, that BizJet that came in before, the dark blue one was gorgeous.
Really nice, wasn't it?
Really, really nice.
Yeah, I grabbed a picture of that actually.
Definitely wasn't Ronaldo, by the way. Apparently he's playing in
No, he
Portugal on
arrived
Tuesday.
yesterday or the day before.
Mr. Ronaldo.
He's playing in Portugal on Tuesday, so he's not here.
Oh right, someone told me he was in yesterday.
Oh right, okay. Maybe he's got a doppelganger.
How often do they do the commentary? It's every Friday, Saturday and Sunday at the Runway Visitor Park.
Yep.
Provided by the Aviation Society.
Pick up passengers to go somewhere else.
They could probably do more through the week, couldn't they, throughout the school summer holidays?
Yeah, I think they're coming to a close soon, aren't they?
Yeah,
Summer holidays now.
Schools are back this week.
Another BizJet just right in front of us. Really nice looking.
Looking really nice.
Great wave there from the Legacy pilot. But here we are, guys. 380 is next out after this 2E.
Yeah,
which is on the roll now.
2E737, 800.
So I suspect the aircraft is just now beginning to empty back to Manchester for its next flight. Keep your eye taking off.
Great to see the park so busy again. I'm not sure, but I kind of got the feeling that the A380 may have something to do with it.
Yeah.
Everyone's standing up now with their phones ready to go, taking the pictures. It's all down to this thing here, the A380, and obviously the fantastic weather we've got today.
King of the skies, on the move. Just turning onto the last leg of the taxiway now as it starts its rotation onto the runway.
Heading down to Juliet 1.
Yep, and then on to 2-3 right, where it's going to commence its roll. And hopefully rotate right ahead of us as well, so it'll be an awesome shot.
Welcome, Kai. Thank you for tuning in from Japan.
Recording is set. Friendly photo bomb from the Ryanair.
Quite a few people around the microphone at the moment, guys. Apologies, but the sound of the 380 should hopefully take over. 380 is lining up. I'm going to go and grab the picture, guys. We'll be right back. Enjoy this live on Airliners Live. The 380 King of the Skies departing for the first time on the big show since its return, guys. Here we are. Enjoy this.
The Emirates is just turning onto the runway and lining up. Shortly you'll see this takeoff clearance. And there we go with the Emirates.
Takeoff speed of the A380 about 190 miles an hour.
What a beautiful sight as the aircraft departs. If you weren't here when it landed, I mentioned that this particular aircraft, when full, carry a total of just under 500 passengers.
That's what I'm talking about, guys. That is what I'm talking about. There he goes. The 380 departs from Manchester Airport.
Amazing.
Live from the Runway Visitor Park, ladies and gentlemen, on the big show. Hope you enjoyed that. That's going to wrap up today's show. It's been a good one.
Great show. Really enjoyed it today. Plenty of viewers in the chat. Get yourself subscribed, everyone. And make sure you hit that bell icon as well so you get that notification as to when we go live. Thank you for 1,000 likes today as well. Huge number. And over 1,000 viewers in the chat as well.
Amazing.
So I do appreciate the huge time. We'll be live again in the midweek. Probably Tuesday or Wednesday, but we'll let you know on that one. And we might not be live next weekend, but stay tuned. Regardless, make sure you're subscribed, followed, and all that good stuff.
We will be bringing you loads of aviation content through the week on our Facebook page as well, so make sure you keep your eye open for those. Some little clips, and no doubt the A380 will be featuring in there at some point as well, guys. So loads of great aviation stuff coming up. But for now, I think that's pretty much going to wrap up the big show today. We really hope you've enjoyed the stream live from the Runway Visitor Park. And so many people tuning in today. So many people.
Awesome. Great turnout.
It's been a
Love
great
it.
show. But ladies and gents, thank you very much for tuning in. We've been Airliners Live. Take care. We'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra for now.
See ya.